Well, very good evening, everyone, and welcome through to X-Plane Norway. But before we get into that, we've got a brand new charity to get up and running. If you haven't seen me before, hi, I'm DJ Sean, that charity streamer. My job here on Twitch is to raise money and awareness for various charities throughout the month. And this month, we have a fantastic new charity tackling mental health. It's called the Black Dog Institute. If you don't know what they are or who they are, here's a little bit about their research.
Depression, also known as the black dog, affects 1 in 5 Australians. Thankfully, it has been clinically proven that regular exercise can alter brain chemistry for the better. It can go a long way to help reduce symptoms of depression. So exercise your mood and bring the black dog down to size. Exercise your mood, because everyone deserves peace of mind.
I think you'll agree with me that that's a pretty good organisation to raise some money for. Mental health is a really important topic and not something that a lot of men normally discuss. It's normally their physical health and physical attributes, but not a lot of attention given to mental health. So it's really good to be able to support an organisation that does a hell of a lot of research in Australia around mental health. I think the suicide toll in Australia is higher than the road toll, and it's mainly Australian men committing suicide, and they're doing a whole stack of research, my little X-Plane folder finding its way out there, research into that. Alrighty, well, let's get underway. So a few days ago, and I'm still waiting for YouTube to put the final edit on my video from Norway, day one of our VFR operations in Norway. I've got to say, in terms of flying, I've probably had better streams. I got to practice a couple of forced landings on that stream. One on descent, and then one shortly after takeoff. The worst time, I think I was only about 100 feet, 150 feet up on that second engine failure. And with not a lot of space or altitude to use, ended up binning it pretty hard into I think it was like a little pond off to the left of the airport there. I tried to miss the pond, but it didn't go too well for the plane. So we're going to do better this time. We have got a couple of people joining us later on in the stream to fly with us. We've got Milo and Leroy, potentially, if Leroy's little 5-day-old, we'll let him get a flight in. But failing that, we're going to do a bit of a tackling of Norway. So having a look at the good old map, and I love little nav map. This is little nav map version 2.2.3, I think, and it's a great little application just for doing little flights like this. It's really quite fun to use, and I highly recommend it. You can see. Has it done it? What was this? The flight? Yes, the other day. I'm pretty sure it's recorded our flight from the other day. You can see the black dotted line here, or the checkered line rather, denouncing the flight path that we followed on that day one VFR operation that we did. Tonight though, we're starting down here at the south west corner of Norway, tracking inland, and then we'll work our way up through the Midland of Norway here, and then ending up at a great little strip, which is this guy just here up in the mountains. That is a fantastic little airport. We flew in there the other day. Looking at the weather, what have we got? Scattered at 4,000. It's cold, good visibility though, and some light winds. That scattered at 4,000 might give us some dramas. We'll have to get up to about 8,000 around some of this terrain here, but we'll see how we go anyway. So we are, for those of you that aren't really sure about what it is that we're flying today, and I did have it up, but unfortunately closed my window. X-Plane, this guy just here. This is a fantastic machete. I'm pretty sure machete SF260. It's available on the X-Plane Org store for $44.95, and it is a great little plane. That's the actual livery that we'll be flying tonight. And it took me a little while to dust off the old skills there, flying something with a carburettor and the inherent problems you have with carby ice. And this aircraft has the reality expansion pack plugged into it. So you've got to let it warm up, you've got to treat it with a little bit more care, you've got to fly it like you're actually flying an aircraft, which sometimes after you fly a sim for a long time, you get a little bit complacent on just how forgiving a sim is, because that particular function or that particular fault or failure or stress or wearing and tearing isn't modelled. Well, it is all modelled in this, and we found out the other night it is very well modelled. So looking forward to flying it. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I don't know why X-Plane always starts a little bit to the side there, and I'm not really sure why. Anyway, for those of you watching, we are going to be flying tonight on FS Cloud, so you're more than welcome to jump in and join if you want to fly with us. All are welcome. Lovely screenshot here by Trek. Congratulations again on winning the screenshot competition. Just a reminder, everyone, that competition is open and available on the Discord that you can see just there. Go ahead and jump in there under the competitions tab if you've got a fantastic shot there, either in prepared 3D or X-Plane. Pop it in there, and you may very well win the chance to jump on there and be the background there. Alrighty, let's go jump into this. So we're going to be in the Machete, and we're going, where was our first waypoint? Our first airpoint was Echo November Zulu Victor. Echo November Zulu Victor. That looks about right. Ooh, it's a bit of a bigger engine test area. Hey, we can go over there and do an engine run-up. We're not going to, the GA club area. We'll go up there, and there's no way I'm going to the other side of the airport to do an engine run up though. I'm sure they'll have their own little one. Now, what's the local time? About 10:41 in the morning. That's good for us. The Machete's there. Alrighty, let's blow this guy up and start X-Plane. One of the things I have done for the stream tonight is we are running the Vivid preset for X Vision, and I have raised the world models. Here comes Leroy now. The world models have been raised up to maximum, so we should just see just as many trees and houses in that image there that you see that we should see in the sim live tonight. Didn't think you'd be able to get away, Leroy. Leroy's just come into Discord, my other pilot, to join us tonight with a five-year-old. He's got a 4-year-old, I think, maybe, or a 3-year-old, and recently just had a newborn, 5 days old now, I think. Leroy? All right, maybe we'll come back to Leroy. Oh dear, good old X-Plane loading.
Hello.
Ah, there he is. Hey, mate.
So I was having sound issues.
That's all right. You're going to be able to fly, are you?
I think so, but you never know.
It's all right, mate. Just leave it on. Get above 10,000 feet and just leave it on autopilot. You'll be fine.
All right, I'll jump in now.
Yeah, cool. Echo November. Where are we? I can never remember. I've got the worst memory on the planet here. We look at this
Zulu Victor, was it?
Echo November Zulu Victor. I have the worst memory on the planet. Yeah, that's the one we want.
All right, just leave that up for a second.
Oh. Sorry, mate. There you go. Actually, I'll just bring it in a little bit so you can see the flight plan there that we've got. Milo, well, you're not Milo, you're Leroy. Explain, just loading on in the background here. Boom, and we are in. Alrighty, let's get rid of that for now. We are in the plane. Oh, I didn't lock it up. I didn't lock it all up when I last flew it. It's a bit slack of me. I flew it I did a VFR flight. I am slowly getting myself back into flying in real life and using the sim with all the modern stuff that you've got now in X-Plane and with the scenery and all that sort of stuff. It's really becoming or the ability to be able to use it as a flight training tool has really increased from when I did my PPL 15, 16, 17 years ago. So
That's him?
no, FS Cloud.
Okay.
So it's a really good tool. It's starting to become a really good tool for that. So I did a VFR flight from Sunshine Coast Airport up here in Queensland down using my VTC charts down to the Gold Coast, practicing, and it went really well. But unfortunately, I didn't pack the aircraft away properly and get it all locked up. So that's my bad. Okay, so let's go jump into FS Cloud while we remember. Yes, FS Cloud. Hopefully it's going to play nice. Beautiful. Let you connect. Let's have a look at Active Sky. Get Active Sky. Have we got a flight plan in? No, we don't. ENZV2. Where were we headed? We're going to end up roughly about, ENSG, Echo November Sierra Golf. Echo November Sierra Golf. Alternate, we don't really worry about. 8,000 feet we'll just put up there. And that all looks pretty good. Oh, it's going to create a flight plan for us. That's nice. Does it actually do... Oh, it actually does the flight plan for us. We're not going to use that, obviously, but it's good that it puts it in because it'll put in all the weather. Hopefully preloads the weather for us. Touchy Tickler, would you rather poop out 40,000 gallons of mayonnaise or one chicken? I literally do not know what to... I don't know. Hey, we're parked here with all the other GA aircraft. Nice one. Okay, let's go and do a couple of things. Yeah, I don't know. So one of the things I need to check out real quick, and I will bring Active Sky back up here for the second, is our conditions. So it is bloody cold up here in Norway. And it's actually a bit warmer today. It's 5 degrees, but where we're going with a dew point of 0, we need to make sure we put the winter oil in it. And that's really quite low. That pressure 999, 29050. I haven't seen it that low for a little while. 100 at 6 on the winds there. So cold, low pressure, and a wind out of the east there at 6 knots. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the winter oil in. So this is the maintenance manager, the Reality expansion pack maintenance manager for the aircraft. You can see the current cylinder compression in each of the cylinders, and you can see the oil. So we used an oil suited to a lot warmer climate. We're going to go through and put this guy in here, which is the winter oil there. We've got some plug tips, show some carbon deposits. That's okay, we won't worry about that for now. The CHD is 91 degrees C, you're good to go. We might just put the fan on anyway and just make sure the rest of the engine's heated up.
Where did you spawn?
Up at the GA parking spot. Up top of the airport. North of the airport on the chart, I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
hey Milo, welcome buddy. We're going to start, Milo, I don't know if you caught the start of the stream there. We're going to start here and head inland and head up this way here. It's going to lock me to the aircraft and head up that way there. So starting in Echo November Zulu Victor, and then ENVE, ENFY, ENNO, ENDI, and then up that way. Alrighty, let's just do a couple of checks here. The GPS 1 has failed. That's a bug. I can't fix it at the moment in this aircraft. Everything else on the maintenance manager looks really good. Go ahead and put that back now. Let's go off and do the walk around. So, walk around, here we go. So, lights check. We'll go to toggle the lights. Lights working on this side. We've got the landing light behind the prop, you can see there, the nav light and strobe lights, the rotating beacon light, rotating beacon on the top there, and all that is good. Now we want to do the walk around for the pre-flight. So pre-flight walk around, the cover's already off it. We've done that chest. Quick check of the flap there. We want a little bit of movement, which is right. Full check of the aileron there, which is right. The fuel is looking good. The tie downs are already removed. This fuel's looking good. The chocks are removed and the tyre looks good. You can see the heating fan just there heating up the engine. The oil temperature looks good. We just changed the oil for the winter oil, so it's completely full. That helps if I can actually bring it out and you guys can see the window. Coming around here, the cover's off the engine. This engine looks good. The wheel chocks are, well, there's actually chocks on this wheel, but the wheels looks like it's in good condition, and the strut is not completely compressed, which is good. That chock's removed and the state of that wheel's pretty good condition. Pitot tube cover is removed. What's the trip time to the next airport? Milo, not really sure. I think they're only going to be about 15-20 minutes each flight. They're only about 27-30 miles each, so it's not going to be long. Milo, just jump in the chat and we'll do it with you then. Tie down's already off. That looks good. Check the aileron for.
Can you paste that flight plan on the Discord because I lost the screen grab.
We're just going to go VFR, mate. Don't worry about it. The first destination is Echo November Victor Echo. ENVE. I'll catch you at the next one. Yeah, Milo, Echo November Victor Echo is the next one. Okay, let's have a quick check of that flap there. That's all looking pretty good. Checking the state of the aircraft here down the side. The static port there is clear, which it is. That's that little guy just there. And coming around to the back there. Check the elevator. All looking good. We'll check the rudder next. Full movement, which is great. The tie down's also removed. The fuselage, we'll just run a hand across there. It's nice and smooth and everything's looking pretty good there. And that is completed. Okay. I don't see you on FS Cloud, Leroy. Hey Tron, welcome buddy. How's it going? Really well, really well. We're just getting started. We're just getting going. So what we might do now is get rid of the heater.
I've just spawned now. I'll jump on the FS Cloud now.
Okay, copy. So it's 90 degrees, so we can stop that. Stop the heater. And I think we're good to go ahead now and jump into VR, basically, and get going. So what we'll do is we'll switch mics. I heard you had some incidents last stream and was going from flying to quickly not flying. Something like that. Hi Sean, hope you're well, buddy. Hey Avjo, welcome to the stream, buddy. Hope you're doing really well.
Can you see me out?
Ground point 9. Love your work, buddy. Thank you so much.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy. Thanks, Ground Point 9. Thank you so much, buddy, for continuing your Fight and Flight Club. I really do appreciate the support, buddy. Thank you so much. What do we got here? Is your TBM still crashing? I know explain release 11.32 beta patch and they fixed the crash to desktop, but have you tried it yet? I'm really anxious to buy the TBM. Avjo, I have not tried it. I was very lucky that the devs... yeah, Milo. I see Milo. Milo's joined in on me. Milo is on top of me. We need to move ourselves out of the way here. There we go. We're just going to move ourselves there because there's Milo. Sorry, I just totally lost my train of thought when an aircraft spawned on top of me. So, Avjo, the developers were very kind enough to give me the code that they were working on just to test it for fix. So I had that. So I never got the crash. Well, I had the crashing once, but I never had the crashing after that. Everyone is saying that in 11.32 beta, the crashing is fixed, including the devs. So I take them at their words. They're a good bunch of guys, so I wouldn't hold back either. Go grab it. Okay, well, we need to go and jump in VR. So let's get rid of this huge mic, and let's bring you down FS Cloud's just there. What do I want to do? I want to go to U, and I want to go U, and I want to go enable VR, please. Go. Jump into VR, beautiful. Get that turned on. Screen's going to go black, guys. Don't worry about that.
Can you guys see me?
I can only see Milo, I think. I'm just jumping into VR. Give me a sec.
I got an error when I loaded FS Cloud. It's some DLL file I couldn't find.
I wonder what made them put the desk or the little whiteboardy thingy sign just here. Anyway, food for another stream. Okay, what do we got there? There's Milo. And I don't see Leroy. But what we're going to do is we're going to get this aircraft started and heated up because it's bloody cold here. So what we're going to do is we're going to go here. We're going to go to AviTab because I love AviTab. I never leave home without it. Chuck it there. We've got Move VR, another fantastic tool. Chuck it just there. Chatty, let's bring you guys into the flight deck because I love to see you all. There we go. Is that including the FMS crashing when you hit the enter key? AFM, Joe, that one's fixed. Hey, Milo. Yeah, that one's fixed, Av. I'll chuck you guys just there. Get rid of you for now. I need my GPS. I need my GPS.
Are you supposed to load FS Cloud before you start the sim?
No, after. Show window.
That's what I did.
Do you see us on the map?
Yeah, I see you on the map.
Okay.
Should it show me?
Yes, it should.
As I said, I got an error when I loaded it about some DLL file I couldn't find.
Okay, so it's not working then. What's the DLL?
What version have you got?
Don't know, the version that's released. I'm not sure, mate. I didn't think that had changed. I'm running out of space to put everything in this little plane. Well, we don't need those gauges just there. Am I? What are you in, Milo?
I'm in a 210T again.
Okay, cool. I'll change you to a Cessna. Hang on a sec. So, guys, what we might do just real quickly here is just change Milo as aircraft to the proper aircraft, or close to the proper aircraft he's in.
Okay. It says...
He's in a 210, so I don't think we have a 210.
Could not find part of the path, EX-plane, blah blah blah, resources, plugins, freeglut.dl.
72, we'll go save, yes, close, turn you off there. So Milo should disappear, which he has, and he'll reload in as a Cessna. Free glut DLL, you just need to put the DLL in that location. So there'll be a free glut DLL in either your FS Cloud root directory or in resources. You just need to copy and paste it to wherever it's asking for it to go in that error message.
Alright, let me see what I can do.
Copy. Smoke Kills, hey buddy, or Smoke Kill, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. Hello, I must say VR looks great in X-Plane 11. It absolutely does, buddy. I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Alrighty, let's get some charts up here. So we want the SF260, the short checklist, and this is the one we want. What FPS do you get in this game? Also, hello, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. I'm getting 45, which has been locked with the Oculus Tray tool. I locked the sim at 45. So outside of that, you can see a little FPS counter just there. Outside this, I would probably be getting about 100 FPS here. I lock it at 45. I need to set up FS Cloud. There's no HTC on this, just flying together. Right? Yeah, Tron, it's just flying together. And it does a far better job than crappy Xbox. So Tron, I highly recommend you jump on with us. Or jump on us when you can, but do it. There you go. And you can change the models. So he's in a 210, which is just a bigger Cessna, and I've made him a 172. That's Milo just there. So, and that's one thing that's great about FS Cloud is you can choose the plane closest to model matching if it gets it wrong, and you can't do that with Xbox. squawk box. Okay, so let's just do a quick check here. Complete cabin door. I like to leave it open until I get on the runway because it's a bit hot in here. Parking brake is set. The throttle is idle. The propeller is full forward. The mixture control is idle cut off. Thank you so much, Smoke Hill. I really appreciate it. I think my camera's here. Welcome to the stream. If it's not, welcome to the stream. Oh, Smoke, I think it's about. The application gives you a little warning about your ping, and mine sits at about 300, but I'm in Australia, so I think it's depending on the server and the location you are. Master is off breakers. These have all got breakers that you can pull. So you need to make sure that they're all in, which they are. Okay, we're off to engine start. So battery switch is coming on. The main fuel tank. Ooh, we're going to have to fill up too at some point. We'll go over to that one.
Right, I think
flashing beacon on.
Can you see me?
Not yet, mate.
Yeah,
Shit, I'm on top of you, Milo. Shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I can't see you yet then.
Okay, yeah, it was a plugin
beacon.
issue in Active Sky. That was my issue.
Ah, okay, copy. Mixture full rich. Electric fuel pump comes on. We see the that rise up. Throttle half a bit. And clear prop.
Was it ENVE or something?
Yeah, ENVE.
Okay, oil pressure, let's do a quick check here. Oil pressure is good, oil temp is cool, but rising cylinder temp is cold. Load, alternator coming on. There we go. Hey man, I've been busy with time zone, makes it, hope you're well. No, it's good. This place would be great with the PA28. What's your cruise in this thing? Cruise is about 150, Tron, 150 to 160, so it's a quick little thing. Ah yes, carburetor ice detected. And I just started the engine. Just a quick sound check, guys. You can hear me okay? The volumes are okay for those on the stream. Electric fuel pump switch is off. That should sit around 2025. Yeah. Avionics master switch. Radios and navs. We'll set up in a minute. Let's check. What do we got? The Q&H here was pretty low. 9 and 9 are 8 on the Q&H, guys.
Copy.
Yeah, we'll find out, Tron. We'll see what the latency's like with these guys. I don't see Leroy. I don't think, unless you're both
I'm
inside
right on
each
top
other.
of Milo.
Okay, copy. Sorry guys, give me 1 second here. Let me just double check on Leroy. So just back to here, you can see there you go guys, I've got a latency of 351. 351 in the application. I'm just going to go back here and check up on Leroy. What's your call sign, Leroy? Oh, it's just Leroy.
It's Leroy 77. Leroy!
There's a low-wing
There you go,
aircraft in
guys.
this.
Tail, I reckon.
It doesn't. This hasn't got the. We'll just do a 421 and just see what that shows up for Leroy, because I don't. This doesn't have the this model, this aircraft in FS Cloud, so I don't know what to do. No, still not. Navigation lights, pilot heat, no, and yes.
I'm up and running, just warming up, got carb heat on.
Cool.
Wait for. So what do I look like? Do I look like a Cessna as well?
No, I couldn't see you. I've just
I can
fixed
see
something.
you. I'm basically right on top of my way. You're off to my right.
Okay, copy.
I'll move.
Alright. Where are we headed? Echo November what? Victor Echo, wasn't it? Echo November Victor Echo?
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Can you hear
Leroy.
me?
Yeah. Well, I heard you then. Map.
Alright, can you see me now? I'm straight off your left.
Yeah, I can see you, mate. I've just got you as the wrong aircraft type. One sec. What do you see me as the aircraft? What aircraft am I?
We all look like Cessnas.
Okay, copy. Alright, we're
We're
gonna have
very
to...
mobile Cessnas when we're upside down.
Sorry guys, I just need to change Leroy. I don't see
Alright, I'm gonna jump into VR now.
I don't see a warrior option here
How
to
do
put in
you
as a low
change it
wing.
exactly? I tried to change you, but it didn't change.
Advanced tab, choose my name and then the type. I don't know what to change him to that's a low wing that looks similar in this list. Like Cessna, Boeing, British Aerospace 146 Jetstream. No, we don't want any of those. CRJs. Cessnas is the only thing I've got really that's a high wing. No, I don't want to make him a Cessna if I can help it. Fokkers. Like, these are all big aircraft. I just want little... That is one that I've tried to put in which doesn't work. We're just going to have to make him a Cessna, I'm pretty sure, which is annoying. We'll just put him as a Cessna 172. Alrighty.
Good seat pose, Sean.
Yeah. Okay, so before taxi, departure
What's your
briefing,
name,
cabin door,
Leroy
flaps.
77.
Hey dude, are you flying in Norway? You're not on VATSIM, are you? No. Wallop. Hey buddy, welcome to the stream. We're trying FS Cloud. We're giving FS Cloud a bit of a go tonight. We've got Milo just here behind me, and Leroy's going to pop up just here. If so, I'll come and control you soon. Sorry, Wallop, we're on FS Cloud. That's checked. Flaps. I'm going to do the run up here so we can get going. Right, let me just close the door here, guys. There we go. Just check that's locked. Yes. Let's do the run up. 1800 RPM, Meg. Check. See if she's a little drop. Yes. Yes. No drop with the carby heat.
Okay, Leroy's a Cessna and Sean's still a...
Yeah, I'm a Cessna. I just make everyone Cessnas. That's what you guys are for me. Okay, check. We'll do a quick switch to the other tank. That's tested. We've done all that. Carburetor I suspected. Jeez. Magneto we've done. That's done. Before taxi you're done. Boost pumps is on. Flaps. Oh yes, we need to probably do a control check. Let's do a flap check. Check. We'll leave that on flaps 20. Bloody, the gear handle's too close to the flaps. That's down to 20. I'm glad that doesn't come up when I do that, because that'd be a really bad day in the office. Okay, let's do a control check. Up, down, and we should see up, down, and some rudder. Yeah, cool. Okay, I'm ready for taxi.
Yeah, I think I am too. You're still a Saab, but Leroy's a Cessna, so I don't know why I did both exactly the same.
You put my name in?
Yeah, you just pick the name out of the list.
Yeah, okay. So runway, so what do we want? Home, airports, where are we at the moment? We are in flight plan Echo November Victor Echo. Echo November Victor Echo. Have I got a chart for this guy? No charts. Okay, 01. But I've got a ground chart on this guy, don't I? Yes, I do. I love my G650. Runway 18. We'll just take off runway 8 and do a left-hand turn. That's nice and good for us. The wind's out of the... Well, we're going to have a slight crosswind here anyway, so that's okay. That one there. Course 079. That one 06079. We'll go up to pretty high. We'll go up to 8. Oh, we're VFR, aren't we? 8,500. We might go 7,500. Okay, ready to go, Leroy. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm good. I'll skip the run-ups just to get this thing moving.
Well, hang on a sec, mate. Have you put winter oil in it, and have you got...
I've got winter oil and I've got carb heat on.
Yep. Yeah. Your cylinder temperature. What's your cylinder temperature?
My 3 gauges are in the green zone.
Oh,
Oil,
sweet. We're
cylinder
good to
temperature,
go.
and all pressure.
Okay, follow, mate.
Copy.
Okay, follow you. I need to turn somewhere.
Who's going to go first?
You, of course.
No. Out of you two. You're both next to each other.
I think I'm going.
I'm already moving.
You're both inside each other.
Not on my screen. Tell him he's dreaming.
Even got brake noise. It's so good. Okay, so what do I want? I want you on alt. Strobe's coming on. We don't need pilot heat. You're good.
I'm about to be rude.
Check.
Leroy just went straight through me.
Check. Alrighty, let's go.
Assume we're taking 2.6, right?
Why? The wind's 100 degrees.
Well, I didn't even have time to look at that, so which way are we going?
We're taking off from this runway, mate.
Righto, 10. Or 18. What is it?
18.
Oh, 18, sorry.
Just do a formation takeoff. Let's go, guys.
Alright, formation, we can do that.
Okay, while we wait for those guys to get their shit together, let's have a beer, eh? Cheers, everyone. Liquid of the gods. Start the clock.
I'll just sit back behind you guys and go with...
Okay, copy. Alrighty, I'll go. When you see me moving, Leroy, get going.
Copy.
Airspeed alive.
Maybe.
80 knots. V1. Rotate, gear up.
I'm up.
Laps up, 1 notch.
Can you see me in front of you?
Yeah, you're just... no, I see Leroy second, Sean's ahead.
Alright, starting the left-hand turn.
I think I'm ahead.
Well, it's your job to keep separation.
Lag, mate.
Oh.
lagged like crazy on takeoff.
Tron, I looked at. Don't do that to me. Oh shit.
I'm just gonna turn around and rejoin.
How high do you reckon this
Going
cloud
really
is?
slowly.
The climb speed on this is 90 knots, and I'm doing 100.
Leroy's doing aerobatics.
Why am I not surprised?
I am now.
Okay, you're going under there. You're coming off. You're coming off. And we're going to go to.
Norway looks good upside down.
Put heading on. Autopilot heading. 1000. There we go. How high do you reckon that cloud is? Now we 3. Bueller?
Not sure. It looks pretty high to me.
Not long, Tron, like 30 seconds.
So you said ENVE, didn't you?
ENVE, yeah.
So you're climbing at what airspeed?
About 90 knots.
Right.
Just check a bit of carby ice in here. I just want to see if we get a bit of an engine stutter or anything like that in the Venturi. No, we're good. There's no. You guys have all got Active Sky running?
Copy.
Okay,
Yeah.
we might level off at 4.5 here.
What did you say it was? Oh, you're in Q&H. I need to know what it is in bloody...
Should have done that before we left, mate.
Wow, you already started. I had to freaking race like a champion to catch up to whatever everything.
So it's my fault.
Always.
Aha. Alrighty, maps. What do we got here? Almost a direct win here on the rip your ground speed. So what have we got? 83 knots. Yeah, we've got 18 knots coming out of there, Tron. 18 knots out of there. Ah, shit.
Sorry, what altitude? 6.
4.5, but we might just climb through. What do we got here? 55 miles. Yeah, we'll climb up over the cloud. 6.5. Alright. We are VFR, but we're just going to forget the fact that we're going to go through this cloud here.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting an absolutely outstanding frame rate performance in this plane.
Yeah, the plane's very light.
I got a max detail on it. I'm getting 45 FPS.
Okay, that's nav. We should do a slight turn to the right, which we have. You're in front, Leroy.
Correct.
Yeah, right. You got max power, have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You firewalled it. You haven't read the manual, have you?
Yeah, blow it up, blow it up.
You're gonna blow it up.
When do you think I've had time to read a manual, mate?
We'll give it a bit of a crack. If
I'll
Leroy can do
level
it,
off and I'll throttle right back so you can overtake.
we'll have a crack. If Leroy can do that, we'll have a crack at it too. Did you check the maintenance log before you flew, Leroy?
Yeah, no, it was all good.
Yeah.
I checked it at the end of my last flight and it was all good.
Okay, copy. Milo and I had pretty good weather when we did this last. Hopefully, are you guys got some cloud here? Are we above 2 cloud layers for you guys?
Yes.
Or between 2, I think.
Copy.
Yeah, okay. We'll fly between these. Hopefully, we can get out and we get closer in. Never leave home without it. Good old Abby tab. Might just send that out a couple here. What message have we got? This will be a message about airspace.
Right, I'm at altitude.
Yeah.
I'll throttle back now.
My GPS is not showing my magenta line. It's really weird.
You gotta be in something like a 530 then for sure. They're buckets of
You guys
shit.
still got your carb heat on?
What are we tracking?
No, mate.
Well, I took mine off and it started misfiring.
You flicked it on.
I turned it off and it started misfiring.
That should be the other way around.
What are you heading?
Direct to the field, directly to it. It's heading 080. Alrighty. Gonna bring this back a little bit. 20.
Right, well, I'll throttle right back.
There we go. What do we got? The City and EGT come up. As long as we don't go above this line here, we're all good.
I'm 48 miles from our next destination.
You guys
48.
are
I'm
on
49. Okay, there we go. Stable, so 6,500 feet, and we've got everything set up. We're all in the green here, so we've got oil pressure is good, oil temp's good, cylinder temp's good, and loadometer is good. And we're on the fuel. We're on the tips here, so we're draining fuel out of each of the wingtips, the pods and the wingtips. I'm doing about 155 knots. Oh Christ!
I'm doing 165 ground speed.
Give us a wing wave, Leroy.
Mate, wait till we get to the airport and the show will begin.
I'm coming screaming past you, 155 knots, mate.
Yeah, no, that's alright. That's why I've slowed up.
See you later, asshole. Milo's out there off the tip. I don't know if you can see him. Come and rejoin us, Milo.
Which side of me you're on?
Milo's on the left-hand side of me, about the 9:30, 10 o'clock position. Alright. We might just do another little quick check here of the carby heat.
Okay, I'll swing it around a bit.
Yeah, I'm getting 0 carby ice up here. It's too cold. Well, almost too cold.
Alright, you just went past me now. It's very laggy, I think.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
I just got you now.
You guys following that water over there?
Nah, I'm just making a beeline straight for it, to be honest. We're high enough, and there's a pretty clear cloud, except for the cloud I'm about to fly through now. We might
I've
just
got way
chuck
more clouds than you guys.
the
So
pot
it's
Peter head on.
ENVE, isn't it?
Echo, November, Victor, Echo, confirmed.
Yeah, something weird's going on.
Oh, it's alright, mate, just follow us. It's heading 079.
Well, I'm going east at the moment, so I can... actually, I better slow down. I'm too fast for you guys.
So I'm almost at 160 indicated. I got a ground speed of 164. Airspace alert, none. WGS84 waypoint. CCRG location may be different than where surveyed for ENVE. Oh. Well, it's inland. Actually, we probably better check. Sorry guys, just give me 1 second real quickly here. Yeah, we're going where we need to go. Yep, we're right going exactly where we need to go.
Oh, it's a bit hazy, low cloudy.
Hazy and low cloudy. I got a bit of cloud now. When we start going through this cloud, Leroy, don't forget your pedo heat. There's no boots on this thing, so we can't fly through icing conditions. Okay, so
My active sky had a bit of a meltdown.
14
Had
minutes.
to restart.
Okay, copy. Are you doing this in VR too, Leroy? And switch.
What was our departure? ENVZ?
Yeah. In FSX. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's. I got look up the TVM and explain it's friggin' amazing. It's like the best ever aircraft, GA aircraft ever made. It's absolutely. Sorry.
Leroy, Echo November Zulu Victor is where we took off. Echo November Victor Echo is where we're heading. Have we got traffic? Can I see these guys? Well, that's a bit of a shame. I wonder why I can't. I don't want barrel, I want inches. Not inches. I want hectopascals. Alright, back to the map.
GPS is sorted.
Did you get a 650?
I got a brain.
Okay. Hey Tom, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're doing really well. We're just flying, we're doing another VFR day here in Norway. We're just flying to an airport I can't pronounce. And I'm getting a little bit worried about the weather. The weather's starting to come in here, which is going to make it a bit interesting for us. Oh, and Milo says it's cleared up. I think we're going to come out of into a clearing very soon.
My active sky's broken. It won't even let me enter a flight plan anymore.
Don't worry about it, mate. Just fly.
I'm just going to go real world conditions. Just yeah.
What's new in your
really
world,
close now,
Tom?
Sean.
I got Leroy on my 6. Where are you, Milo?
On your left. Look over left and down.
I can't look left and down, mate. I've got a wing in the way. Just like you can't look left and up.
Oh, stand up in your chair.
My head will hit the roof. VR problems, guys. VR problems.
Okay, I'm about 8 o'clock, I guess.
I've been flying quite a bit. Just been doing a lot of short hops around Europe. Oh, nice, Tom. What have you been? What have you been? Oh, sorry. Where are some of the places you've been, and what have you been flying? Come on, let's get through this cloud here. What do we got here? So what's the airport elevation of this place? Can we see it from here? Waypoint info, distance info, elevation 770 feet. So we'll just say 800 feet. So what do we got to lose here? So we're at 6, so 6, 8, that's 5. So that's 6. Alright, so if we go down 1,000 feet per minute, we'll just round it, we'll just make it 6 minutes. That'll do.
And his name is John C.
Hey, Corruption, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. EGKK, EDDL, EDDM, Lowy, EGGD, and LSGG. Nice. So Heathrow, EDDL, that's Heathrow, isn't it? EDDM is that Manchester? No. Lowy, Innsbruck, EGGD. Oh, I'm so bad at my European ICAOs. So bad. Dusseldorf and Munich. Damn it, I knew those ones. I've flown into both of those in the last month. Damn it.
Yeah, I slowed down too much. Now it's time to play catch up.
160 indicated. Alright, let's do a quick check here of all our instruments. So 160 knots, 6.5. We're tracking there, good fuel flow, EGT is good, flaps are up. The G meter is fine.
I can't see Leroy at all.
Yeah, he's back there, he's behind me. Oil pressure's in the green, oil temp's in the green, cylinder temp's in the green, load's good from the alternator. The tanks are under half.
Sort out markings, guys.
And then left and right wings we'll switch to. We'll probably fuel up when we land. Captain Thorman, you're absolutely right. And that was a path actually originally that I was going to head down. A path I was going to head down myself actually, and get a 737 underway. But it's acceptable. This aircraft's quite easy to read, Thorman, because everything's quite big. Older aircraft, everything's a little bit bigger. I find if I wanted to read the numbers over here, I probably just zoom in a little bit and I can see half, quarters, and 3/4 and stuff like that. The text in those gauges, I can't read that from here, but pretty much everything I can read. All those circuit breakers, I can read all those switches.
Oh yeah, Leroy's behind me.
I can read all that.
Yeah, I fell back, mate, because I was mucking out of lucky Scott.
So everything, yeah, not too bad. No broadband network strikes again. Tom. Sorry, buddy, and I am streaming at 1080p tonight, and it's not letting me scale down for you. So I do apologise, buddy. Oh, there's a light. There's a tower over there on this hill. Looks like the weather is slowly starting to break up, so we can see more of the ground now, which will be really handy for us. It was an auto update. No worries, Tom. Little frozen lake down here in this little crevice of this mountain here. We're following the river up here, and our airport should just be over here. So we're going to be getting pretty close now.
I don't have this ortho tile here.
So 6 minutes. So we're going to start descending very, very shortly here. But with the terrain the way it is, we're probably only about 2,500 feet above the terrain
going up the
here.
coast? Fail.
It's pretty boring. No mountains to hit. I prefer.
Oh, it's the islands
Rift.
and everything are really awesome to look at.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, it's really cool flight.
We'll do it. We'll go do it again then. Do you prefer the Rift or the Vive? I prefer the Rift, Thorman. The Rift because I think it's got the best overall
What's your
package.
distance to destination?
I am 16 miles. So the software, the apparatus itself, these are really comfortable, and they use hardly any battery. I'll get 4 or 5 flights, 6 flights out of these, or maybe even more. And they just take a single AA battery, which are really, really good. Alright, so where is this airport? This airport's down in a valley, and this valley, it's down on a lake. Not a lake, sorry, a river or a creek or some bloody thing.
Ooh, we've got a bit of cloud.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to. This terrain's quite high, guys. So we're gonna have to probably maybe either do a circling descent into the airport. I think this terrain looks pretty high. What do you say that terrain is? That terrain's probably about 3,000 feet up, maybe 3.5. And we got something big ahead of us here. Don't all speak at once.
Oh, you're ahead of me, but I reckon it looks alright.
I know it looks alright. I'm just wondering how high it is, and I think we've got some higher
You're the boss,
terrain just here.
we just do what you say, so...
Oh, roger, copy. Then don't descend
Yeah,
yet. Bad things will happen if you descend. Terrain. Let's just zoom the terrain radar out, or the terrain in this. Okay, so at this level we've got no terrain that we're going to
4
hit.
minutes. That's not very far.
Mate, it's
No.
a stunt plane, we've got plenty of time to descend.
In this little plane, absolutely.
I'll get the Rutan out. Blow you all away.
Man, I'm thinking about building a cockpit, but I think that VR can be a better choice. Well, Foreman, hey, you know what? This is like 3% or 2% of a home cockpit, depending on how far you want to go. Give it a shot. If you don't like it, just eBay your headset. There's heaps of people that would buy your Rift. I love this road up here. Okay, so let's do a little bit of a check here. So that road takes us to the road with the lake here. So we're coming up on it. Oh, not the lake, sorry, the river. So the river's down here. So I'm going to start descending. Go down to 3.5 and see what that does. So full forward. Carby heat on. Alright, I've started my descent. There's a bit of a ridge line above at the end here that we've got to clear before we can descend down into the valley where the river is, and the airport's on the river. Down by the river.
What's your V speed?
My V speed?
Descent.
Oh, about 700. About 800. I don't want to go down too fast because there's a bloody... Ooh. Is this actually in? This might be really interesting. This is a really tight space to descend into. Or is this on the cliff, this airfield?
Does anyone look at the chart?
No charts here.
Right.
Avy tab.
We'll just suck it and see then.
Do you have both motion controls in your hands? A firm, mate, one each side. One for the throttle, which is also dual throttles in this aircraft. One there and one here. And then one for the stick. A firm. Okay, it's either on the cliff face or it's down in the valley. If it's down in the valley, there's a shitload of cloud down in the valley. So our little airport, guys, is just here. And this valley is where you see the clouds just in front of us here. I'm just going to turn out to the right here and get a bit of a look. Let's go back to back. So you use the steering in VR with the motion controllers, no hardware stick. No hardware stick at all. No, that's alright. Thorman, ask all the questions you want. So the only hardware I've got is a really good set of rudder pedals. I went and bought the Thrustmaster Pendula TPR rudder pedals. Yeah, I turned right to get a better look.
Worst leader ever.
I did tell it. I did say it. And that's the only thing I have for rudder pedals, because obviously you can't grab, your feet need something, a controller. Is it over there maybe? Does anyone see an airport? Oh shit. This has got danger written all over it. What are we going down to? That's 4.5. We go down to 4. We go down to 3.5. We'll clear the terrain. Another 1,000 feet. I think the airport's down in there. I'm pretty sure the airport's down in there. Hey, Malduku, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, this is not going to go well. I don't think we're going to be able to get in. Have you got cloud down in the valley where I am?
Looks pretty cloudy in my city.
You're in cloud, but I'm going straight for the airport at the moment. I'm going to fly over.
Same.
Yeah, okay, copy. Okay, so it's off my left wing down in that valley. So it's down in the river. It must be on the river. I don't see it. There's cloud down there for me. You don't have cloud down in the valley there, Milo?
Not on the airport, but to the north I do.
What about you, Leroy?
I'm down nice and low, and it looks like, yeah, the valley that I'm coming into, it's very foggy and cloudy in that valley.
Yeah, so same as me. Milo's got different weather again.
I'm going straight over the top of it just to see what the hell's there.
Yeah, I can't see this cloud there.
I can't see you guys either.
I don't think I have not changed anything. So, and actually, look, before I'm using the what do they call that?
I mean, I'm happy to follow you guys in. I'll see if I can have a crack and go in with you guys.
It's gonna harden up.
I actually wanted to ask those questions as well, not being able to hold real throttle and yoke VR is my main concern for choosing it. Good evening, hey Mr. Choo Choo, welcome. No, you get used to it. I swear my brain thinks I get feedback. I swear it must be a mental thing.
This is cab, not cab.
Our airport that we want, for those of us just joined us, is down in this bloody valley. Have you guys both gone into the valley?
I'm in the valley. You cannot see a thing.
Yeah, I'm in the valley, but I'm going in. I'm just about to come over the...
Yeah, it's not going too bad. No, yes, A-firm, Thorman, these are the default clouds. Yeah, it's going really well.
I cannot see the airport.
Yeah, come back up. You don't want to go into the side of a mountain.
Yeah, I'm going to abort. You can't see a damn thing.
Maybe restart your active sky, Milo.
I've got cloud behind the airport.
We got cloud in the valley. The whole valley's a white of cloud. So the airport we want is just here. We're just about to come over the top of it. Oh, we are coming over the top of it now. It's just down here. Hey. Thorman, thanks for the biddies, buddy. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, there you are.
Nah, that's got danger written all over it. What do you reckon, guys? For those of you on the stream, should we give it a crack? Should we try and descend into that and get down to the airport or not?
Right behind the strip on the way in.
I cannot see it. I'm about halfway down the valley and I can't even see the deck.
So that's Leroy. So Leroy's in the thick of it right now, guys. He's in that, trying to get in. Every bone in my body's like, what are you doing? This is not an option. Get out of there.
I'm climbing out.
What have we got on the fuel situation?
Abort. Let's go to the next
down
destination.
to a quarter tank.
Oh, I'm about to land. Slackers. So man, Rift is purchased.
Oh no, found it.
We play with live ammunition around here, don't we, Thorman? Absolutely, you'll love it, buddy. And yes, you can. If you jump on the Discord, Thorman, if you're not already, I can guide you through getting all that working. Let me just do a little plug there for the Discord for you. You got in?
I mean,
I flew over the top of it.
Okay, I'm gonna have a crack.
Alright, I'm gonna try and take it on. What
Shush.
can go wrong?
oh, thanks, Panther. We're
Alright,
in.
I'm gonna give it a crack. YOLO.
I don't know if I'm a good pilot, but I'm not bad at landing. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh, tight turn in the
Fuel
valley.
pump on.
Sorry, I didn't mean to press
Yes,
the play
you're
button again. Sorry.
on. Gear coming down. Landing light on. I gotta go repair the wife's car, collecting some points for Rift. Nah, good mate, no worries, buddy. Have fun. I'll see you soon. Alright, let's get the autopilot on. Full forward.
That's a great little place. Jeez. Wish I had ortho here.
Carb heat. Down we go.
Did you follow the road?
No worries, Foreman. Where's there a road
I
just there?
Came down in the little gap to. I can see you. I can see somebody.
Oh, there it is. Shit. I just overflew it.
Fuck. What's
That's how
your
bad
heading? What's your heading, Leroy?
I'm headed south at the moment. We're probably headed at each other.
Yeah, south.
Probably.
South is the runway heading.
Okay, while we can see the ground, let's descend into it. Let's watch that
It's so
descent
hard
here.
to see. Like it's you see it at the last second, base.
Watch the speed as we come in. I don't know about you guys. Oh, I see it. I see it. Side slip it. Side slip it. Side slip it. Ugh.
He's coming in.
Nah, we're not going to be able to. Nah, I came in too hot. I'll do a little turn here and come back in.
Hello, are you coming right for us?
I'm way off track here. We'll see how this goes.
Who's that coming in now?
I'm boarding. Go around.
Oh, that's you. Okay. Oh, there's a mountain just here.
No, that wasn't happening.
Alright, let's go.
This is really difficult, mate. This is really, really difficult. I think coming from in the way the south is better because you can follow the road.
Oh my god, the runway's not quite aligned. Woo! We're in. Hey, Adler, thank you so much for the host, buddy. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Scare the crap out of me. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We've just landed here at some little airport here in Norway.
Oh, you're down. I missed the landing.
Yeah, that was hairy. Where are you, Milo? I don't see you on the strip at all.
I'm over in the taxi area. In the parking area, stand 2.
Stand 2. Are you up near the start of the runway where I came in?
The thing is, I don't have ortho here, so the elevation data might be a touch.
Oh, okay, copy. Leroy, I'm still on the runway. Let me know when you're coming in.
Ah, I'm coming right behind.
He's coming in right now.
Oh, shit.
Hello.
I'm off to the left side of the runway. Don't hit me. Someone's house?
Oh, that was ugly.
Where
Oh,
do we
that was really
park? Where do we park in this place? Let's go down here.
House.
Oh my god!
House. Hill, stop, stop.
And that, everyone, was Leroy.
Nothing's broken.
Don't laugh once we're... It is great. It's a great little aircraft, this guy. I'll just jump out. You can have a little bit of a look at it. Just this one here. Probably shouldn't have jumped out of it with it running. We're back in it. Are you dead, Leroy?
No, I'm still in one piece. No.
Here he comes.
Here he comes with his tail between his legs. I think we had a brake failure or something. It just wouldn't. The brakes would work.
Did you go off the end of the runway?
Alright.
In a big way.
Oh, God, that was funny. Okay.
I think I'm going to go and check the maintenance report.
Alright,
Yeah,
let me check the next airport we're going to go. Sorry guys, let me just lift up my headset here real quick. So that is where we are just here. You can see we took off here in Norway and started and did a few circuits here trying to get in. ATC, advise when ready to copy your phone number. Where are we headed? We're headed to Echo November November Oscar. No, we're headed to Echo November Foxtrot Yankee ENFY. I might chuck that up there, get that out of there. ENFY. 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 There we go. Chuck that in there. What are we, about 19 nautical miles? That sounds about right.
Would it surprise you to note that my struts are damaged?
Not really, mate. Not really.
It just wouldn't stop.
Actually, we probably need to put some more fuel in this. Oh no, we've got heaps of fuel. That's okay. But we had to. Echo November Foxtrot Yankees, the next one. Course 056 05456. No, what am I doing? What is it? 05. So 3,
November
4,
Foxtrot
5.
Yankee.
Echo November Foxtrot Yankee.
Read us all.
Well, welcome everyone from Adler's Stream. I hope you're doing all really well. My name's DJ Sean. I'm a charity streamer. I do this to raise money and awareness for charity. And we're doing some VFR flying in Norway. And this little airport is in a valley. Here we've got the river just beside us. A very bumpy runway indeed. And we're going to take off to our next destination in just a couple of minutes. Beer check. Cheers everyone. Let me know when you guys are ready.
Okay, I'm going to start off.
Yeah, I didn't turn it off. It's too cold.
Well, I had to wait for you guys. So.
1,700 feet is the elevation. Sorry, 700 feet is the elevation of this field, actually, isn't it? Let me check. We'll set the QNH while we're here. Waypoint info. 770 feet, Milo.
We're at now?
Yeah, that should be give you your QNH. How much longer do you need, Leroy? Oh, wow, what's that?
Just give us a minute to jump back in VR.
Is that cloud? Wow, that was cloud shadows popping, or flickering. That was really bad. What, just close that, it's a little bit quieter. Well, that was a nail-biting approach. I think I did like a 60-degree bank. What's that one? So we go 5. What's that? Is that 25 degree, that's 25 there, so 50. A pretty sharp bank. What was that, 30 and 60? Dunno. Let's just check everything here.
I'm headed up the taxiway.
There's a taxiway at this airport?
Yeah, don't you have... this must be a part of the pack, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got no taxiway at this airport.
Oh, I've got heaps of taxiways, it's awesome.
Oh, maybe this is an airport I don't have. Leroy, are you with me? Do you see us, like, with houses beside us?
Copy, yeah. You've got a barn, like, there's a barn in front of you or something.
Yeah.
Look
okay,
ahead
copy.
again. Nah, mine's different to yours. I must have the default, so
Ah, okay, copy. I don't know what I've done.
you must have the TDG one. I don't have every single little one.
Ah, okay, copy. Alright, you good to go?
Yeah, I'm still shaking my head. You know, I've landed this thing about 6 times without a hiccup until I get a new...
Mate, wait till you see my landing on stream when you watch the stream again. You'll rest easy then knowing that it was pretty tough getting in here. Alright, let's get going. Brakes released. Full, you're on. We'll go you, and let's get going. We might just do a very little run up here, just make sure we warm up the engine a little bit there. Quick mag check, yes. Mag check, yes. There we go, let's go. Yeah mate, I'm just gonna get up this hill.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is an actual one of the downloaded airports, or this is just default. I don't know.
I have no idea. Oh yeah, well, I'm unsure. This runway is really bumpy.
I've got a taxiway off to my right, and it's very...
Oh, okay. Maybe I've got something wrong there. Maybe I haven't put the scenery in this right order for this airport. I don't know.
No,
Don't want to go off the edge there.
Taxiways and all. It's got sheds and...
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, this is worrying me. My airport's very bumpy too.
Oh yeah, so is mine. Is your left side of that runway really bad?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, copy. I'll come over here a little bit.
I think we'll have to take off.
Oh, what are you doing, Leroy?
At least
Sean
Sean...
around.
Sean missed me. That was good.
Yeah, but
I'm actually
Leroy went straight through me.
I didn't. I moved away.
Oh, let's get out of here.
Yeah, I'm on a taxiway.
It's
I guess you
cloud
both can't
flickering.
see that.
I didn't think that was I thought they fixed that cloud flickering. Oh, let's get above this cloud then. Sorry for the flickering, everyone. It's an X-plane bug. Okay, guys, just remember that we're in a valley, so let's just fly straight ahead and fly out of the valley first before we turn. Alright, getting going. Check,
Copy.
check, check. Oh, nav lights, why did I turn you off? Alright, let's go. Oh, that was a big bump. That was a very big bump. We're airborne. Gear up. Terrain is all red. No. Oh, stop doing it. Flaps up.
Whoa,
Yeah, I was
she's
fine.
windy,
Just stayed on the
jeez.
left.
Better slow down or I'm going to run you over.
What's the climb out speed in that aircraft, Milo?
I'm doing 90 knots at the moment, but I've pulled back a bit so I don't run you down.
Okay, copy. Alright, I guess I'll right hand turn here. Alrighty, we're going to clear that valley there.
I got a visual on you, Ma. I'll just follow you.
Best not do that. I'm following Sean. That's just a whole lot
I
of
can see both
bad,
of you.
bad worms, can of worms. So
Alrighty, up out of the valley we go. For those of you that just joined us, that was the valley we landed in.
yeah, I'm doing 100 knots now. So.
I can't believe we got in there. I'm gonna have to watch that again when we get when we land or when we're done up for tonight. I can't believe we got in there. Okay, landing light off, boost pump off. Check you're okay. Alrighty, let's go ahead and fly direct to. So direct to, enter, and we'll go, yes you're activated, and go nav mode. A left hand turn. A left hand turn's what we get. Course
What's your airspeed,
059.
John?
Airspeed 110 knots.
That's me too.
Oh, it's a nice little house down there on the lake.
I'm gonna be
That's
safe
cute.
and bring back the props, so I don't like being too high on the up.
I got pretty clear skies ahead of us. Just do a very quick check here of the carby heat. Yeah, we're all good there. Through 5,000. Go up to 6.5. It's a pretty short flight, this one. Actually, we'll go 5.5. Only 5.5 on this one, guys. It's a pretty short flight. Okay, this one looks like it's down in another valley at the end of the river there. Is it a river? A lake, almost. It looks like it's just there. That's going to be interesting. Maybe we descend into the valley there and go up here and into it, because descending over the top means we're really high. Okay, so the next airport's also down in a little valley similar to what we just went through. I'm holding at 5,500.
I'm at 5.1.
Okay, let the aircraft speed up a bit. Bring the mixture back a little bit. There we go. Alrighty, so
I just hit nav, so I've gone a little bit over towards my flight path.
okay, copy.
I still have visual on you. I can't see Leroy.
Yeah, I'm just turning onto heading now.
I see Leroy out to my about 7 o'clock out to the left of me.
Yeah, I'm just resuming.
I love the
flight
static
now.
discharges blowing in the wind. That's such a nice feature. It's sometimes so
I'm going to turn
easily
in a bit
overlooked.
towards you.
This aircraft is an absolute delight to fly. I'm thoroughly enjoying it.
Doing 145 knots.
155. Okay,
So
so
I'm
this
at 5.5.
valley that we're talking about, so there's a valley there, so is it that one just there? There's nothing else ahead of us. Yes, it must be this one just here that we're going to. We got Geo, not that one
Bit
I
of
want.
cloud.
Geo, open topography
where
map?
it is,
Is that the
again.
one we want? I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Zoom us in, out please. Okay, so
non-auto,
let's go
it's painful to look
descend. So, heading mode. I'm going to go down this valley here.
Are we
and
heading
then left.
further?
Yes.
If we head north, we'll be heading into my.
We
You download the rest of it.
Oh, okay. Why don't you download the
Yeah.
rest of it? Okay, let's
I
go
downloaded
full-
just from Oslo over to like Bergen, so there's a big line. I've got all out the coast north.
Okay, let's go down to say 3.5 again. We'll arm that. Vertical speed.
Just get all the X zones, Milo. It's
Down we
really
go.
space efficient.
I'm on descent.
Yeah, I have most of it's X zone around here for me too. To
Can't
be
head
honest,
on.
I think I might actually start wiping out my Europe scenery and just get the X zone.
Yeah, do it.
The one that Leroy and I got.
I tested England and with the VFR add-on and X zones, and it looks fantastic.
Oh, nice.
Have a look at the
Okay.
screenshots I posted.
So down here, we're going to clear terrain here. It's this little valley.
And the good thing, it was only a couple hundred gig. It barely dented my drive.
Yeah. It's another story, Leroy, of a similar situation here with the cloud.
Yep, it's the same again.
Yeah. Balls to the wall again, buddy. Good luck. UK Jim, hello buddy, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. It's really really quiet in the chat tonight. We've just got a few lurkers, haven't we? Everyone just chilling, watching me about to crash into the side of a mountain here. Alright, let's go you on, let's switch to the other tank. Confirmed, good. We're all green, and on across the board. Ugh, this makes me nervous. Okay. I got terrain turned on, yep. Alright, let's continue to slow up here. That's just the gear warning, guys, nothing to be alarmed about. Oh god, can't see anything. Okay, let's start turning for the airfield. So I confirm here the terrain map. I've got terrain turned on, but I like to see this one as well. Okay. Cool.
Is it down on the lake?
Yeah, it's at the end of the lake. Oh, fuck. Yeah, cloud. Cool, let's continue the descent. Okay, continue the turn here. Okay, I'm headed straight for the field. Okay, full forward. Okay, 0.4 of a mile here, so we should be able to overfly it. Nice.
There's a lot of cloud down here.
Well, you guys can't pick up
Gear
anyway.
down. There it is. I see it. Okay, what do we got here in the terrain? We'll
I
go out
can't
this way a
see
little
anything
bit.
down here.
Yeah, copy. I see it. I just overflew it. Get some flap out. 30 will do. Oh no! Don't do this to me. Ugh. Where are you, airport? It's down here somewhere. Where are you? happen. It just pops out. Ah, there it is.
Jeez, I found it.
Yeah, I'm on finals. I think you can call this finals. Bit of sideways slipping. Bit of sideways slipping. Wash off some of that speed.
Jordan, I'm coming.
Go around. I touched down first. Land longer. Land longer.
I'm top of you. I went over you.
I'm down. Jesus. Did you go around, Milo?
Well, yeah. I was going to land, but I thought,
Oh, I had sweaty hands on that. Oh, Tom, I know. I know. Oh, shit. Yeah, the Rift's great, and I think it's a better all-round product, mate, than the Vive, so yeah, I'm glad you've made that choice. Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it, buddy. We're just going to pull up here.
I cut that too early.
I just leant, when I pulled up then, my body leant forward, like that.
I cannot see a thing.
Yeah, just get down lower, you'll be able to see.
Park brake on, let's
I'm
turn
about
this
as low
off,
as I
running
can
light
get. I can
off,
see 3 cops.
off. Let's turn the strobes off, turn the navs off, and what we'll do is we'll give it a... Oh, good lord. We'll give the old girl a bit of a rest here. My hands on that approach were sweating. Oh, let's get out and have a bit of a look around, eh? Looks like a nice little places. Oh, here comes Milo. Quick, everyone get back.
We got this.
Here comes Milo. Oh, where's my...
Did you guys download a scenery for this app?
AFIRM. Too low terrain. Yeah, Tom, that's gonna be. I'm glad the G650 doesn't have that message. We'll be hearing it all day. Here comes Milo. Looking good, mate.
Alright, so you might.
Oh. Okay, maybe that was a bit of a clacker.
Yeah, I'm down.
Oh yeah, there's Leroy. Hey, buddy.
Found it.
Oh, you should see my approach.
Thanks for going around, Milo. That was appreciated.
Yeah, I didn't want to break the immersion.
Got the clouds thick here. Pull the mixture out to kill the engine. Don't kill the magnetos. I thought that's yeah, Mr.
Yeah, so I obviously have.
I honestly thought it would have killed the engine first before I turned that off. That's my bad. I've seen worse from Air Force cadet glider pilots.
Or maybe not.
Pilots. But yeah, so you're ready. You're right. I thought it when I killed the mixer, it would have died first before I'd got to twisting that. Are you fast, Leroy? Oh,
yep.
Right.
Trying to watch speed off.
Call the fire trucks.
Oh, Jesus.
Going around.
You know you got 50 degrees of flap in this thing, Leroy?
Yeah, no, I had to go around.
Is he going to get up? Is he going to get up?
I just turned in too sharp.
Is he going to get up?
You give yourself enough time.
Are you getting? Are you up? I saw you fall off the runway. Oh, okay, cool. I saw you fall off the runway.
No.
Oh, lag. American veteran, hello, buddy. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well.
Do you guys have the airport here?
Actually, no. I think the camera's here. Hey, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Do we have what?
Do you have the actual scenery airport here?
I do, AFIRM, yeah. It's not much. Are you coming back down the runway to us, Milo? Yeah, Milo?
You're on the grass over there.
Oh, really? You got... Oh, you're up on the hill.
Unless
Yeah, I
I
think...
don't have the airport.
Yeah, you don't have the ortho here, do you?
That's true.
Yeah, that's what's doing it. Alright, Leroy, we're sending you all the
I
good
just
wishes.
can't see the damn thing. Alright, I see it.
Saw someone install a Polish metal fabric
This is
glider
hard.
from the 80s about 6 to 7 feet above the runway instead of the
What's
half
the
to 1 foot
landing
you should
speed
do.
of
Wow, Tom, did
that?
that kill it? Did that break it? About 80 knots, 85 knots.
Pretty much the same.
Here he comes. Drum roll.
I did it.
Nicely done, mate.
It's not stopping though. No, stop. Oh, you're gonna have to recount my pedals or something. My brakes aren't working.
No. Funny seeing him drop off the end of the runway like that. It was, Jim. I
something wrong
thought
with the pedals.
Oh no.
There was my problem in the last landing.
You had no brakes.
Correct. Something's not right.
Off-roading in a Cessna, yeah, Jim. He's got different scenery to us, so he gets to go off-roading.
Yeah, when I look down, I can't see the toe brake.
Dear. All right, let's get this baby started up. Fuel pump, that side there. Nav light, beacon, forward. Clear prop.
Any wonder I was making them bloody hard. Alright, so you jump out of VR, recount my pedals.
What's our next destination?
Nearly. Undercarriage needed servicing. Luckily, it didn't transform from fixed into retractable. Let me just work that out, mate. One sec. Flight plan ENFY. Where are we headed to, guys? Let's have a little bit of a look here. Can we bring the Avitab into the flight deck so I don't have to take my headset off? Can we do that? Let's see. Not Avitab, little nav map. I mean, sorry. Hey, there we go. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Echo November November Oscar.
Just gonna test my brakes quickly.
You cut out. What was the last one?
Echo
Oscar.
November November Oscar. Course 055. Awesome. Thank you, little nav map. Such a great little application. This, I absolutely love it. Good. You can see our track that we've done for the flight. The first sector you can see along there with the black line. You can see all the circles that I did, and you can see the work we did just there for that one. So we've got an ILS or some other approach over this one, so we've got no excuse for cocking this one up. Sad thing about gliding is that there's no go-arounds. That's true, Tom. Everyone's a forced landing. Actually lost my favourite instructor in a gliding. Oh, that's a shame, Tom. Sorry to hear that. Okay, let's do a quick check here. Good. You're good.
Echo November Foxtrot Oscar.
No, Echo November November Oscar. Alternator, please.
Yeah, no, okay.
No. Echo November November O. Oscar. No, there's no K in it. Or were you just being funny?
Yeah, NO.
So let's switch to you.
Echo November November O.
Landing light, strobe. What we'll do is we'll just do a quick dirty run up here. Probably wouldn't do a run up here with old mate there, but we'll do one anyway. Alright, so up to 2,200.
Echo November November Oscar. Nothing comes up in my database.
Oh well, you're just going to have to fly with us, mate.
Oh no, got it. No toad, yet got it.
Can't find the damn fuel gauge on this thing. Where is it? Oh no, it's down here.
Alrighty, let's give
I'm
it
not
a
going to bother
another
refueling. We've
crack
got
here.
plenty of fuel. It's only a short trip, right?
Yeah, I use the tip tanks first because you can't do aerobatics with fuel in the tips.
Fly
Okay.
B sub 349.
And his name is John
Yeah.
C.
FPS Steve.
They're flying.
FPV Steve, sorry. FPV Steve, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing really well. Please, if you've got any questions or comments, please shout out. Welcome. We're just waiting on one more, the red Cessna down there, and then we're good to go. Getting that cloud, that shadow flickering again. That's interesting. How much longer do you need, Leroy?
Yeah, I'm good. I haven't touched anything other than my pedal cow.
Okay, again, take off straight ahead, and when we confirm, we visual climb out and turn right. There's mountains either side of us.
So heading north, yeah.
Yeah, A-firm.
Oh, well, you go.
What's this one? How far is this one? 40 miles, we'll go up to 6.5. I'm going to leave that on terrain. Just zoom this in a little bit. You're not going to come down the end here? Or you're going to take off from there, are you?
Got plenty of room, haven't we?
Okay, cool. I'm going to get going.
Alright, I'll come down.
Like herding cats. Am I taking off or are you coming down?
Oh, you told me to come down, so I'm coming down. Sorry. Go.
Okay, copy, going. Alrighty guys, let's go.
Pretty laggy to fly that close to formation anyway.
Airspeed's alive. 60 knots. Airborne, gear up. Tree. Cloud. Tom, I don't know if there's a big. Is gliding a thing in X-Plane? I'm not really sure. One stage of flap. Okay, following the terrain out, the yellow. Oh, right, copy, Tom. Well, there you go. Then I imagine it does. Wow, that's awesome. It's an awesome thing to then see an aircraft that you can fly in real life in a sim and you're
What are you going to
exhausted.
go to altitude like?
6.5. It's really cool.
Copy.
Okay, that terrain's starting to open up now. Oh yeah, I'm visual with it. It's a right-hand turn, isn't it? Yeah.
Have you turned on to the heading yet?
Negative, not yet. I'm just going to start turning now very slowly. We've still got some pretty high terrain there in the clouds.
Copy.
I'm doing 90 knots at about 1,000 feet a minute.
Same.
God, that cloud's come over a bit. Geez, that visibility's come in. This cloud wasn't that bad when we were landing. This visibility. How's your visibility gone to shit, Leroy?
My visibility's been shit the whole time.
Copy that. Okay. Landing light off.
That's what I landed in, mate.
Let's do a
What
quick
you can see
check
right now.
here. We're on the left wing. We'll use a little bit more out of the tip, so I'll leave the boost pump on for now. Oh, did my stream die? No, the stream didn't die. It's still there. Just got a reconnect, disconnect, reconnect thing there. Over to the tips. Boost pump off. Just at around 2025. It does. That's good. And pilot heat. We might put the pilot heat on just through this, just in case we get a bit of crap.
Right behind you, Sean. I can't see Leroy though.
I'm tracking in off your starboard wing as we speak.
Let's go direct to you. Nav, going direct now.
I'm just going to follow you guys.
Things I love about gliders is the wing flex when performing aerobatics. Oh, Tom. I don't know about that. I wonder if this has got flaps. I wonder if this has got wing flaps. Wing flex when you do aerobatics in it. I need to get the fuel out of the tips here. To do a few,
I think I'm
things.
higher than you now.
I'm through 5.7. About 115 knots. I might go up a little bit more than that.
What's your vertical speed?
About 1,000 a minute. Jeez. Where is all this weather come from? Definitely an IFR now. Keep the climb going up to 7,500.
Copy.
Wow, Tom, that's nuts. Like, how far are we talking? Like, would it go from like here all the way up to this bar? Do you reckon if you were doing it? Like, if you obviously it's a lot longer and stuff like that, it hasn't got the pod on the end of it, but would it flex all the way up to that? Do you reckon? Well, not quite as far, maybe half. Oh, easy! Wow, that's nuts. Geez, guys, I apologise about the view or the lack of a view of the ground on this particular sector. We're really in it. See if we
6.9.
Copy. I'm approaching 7.5. Might go to 8.5.
Copy. Catching you, Milo.
I'd love a coffee.
Yeah, absolutely, Tom. You can post a link, no problems.
What altitude are you, Leroy?
Oh, about 50 foot below you.
Just do a little bit of a check here on the.
I'm looking after my engine here.
I really wanted to fly with you today, but I have work now. Maybe next time. Oh yeah, could do. Absolutely. You're welcome to fly with us anytime. Yeah, I was hoping you'd come, but that's okay, mate. Go to work, and yeah, absolutely. We'll see you soon. We'll see you next time.
And his name is John C.
I'm on too. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing really well. If you've got any questions or comments, please shout out. I don't know where this visibility has come from, or lack of visibility. I can't see shit. I've got zero visibility. What about you two?
It's cloudy. A lot of cloud below, a little bit above.
What is your weather like, Leroy?
Shocking. Full cloud cover.
No visibility?
Nothing at ground level.
Have you got good visibility ahead of you though? Can you see out into the distance?
At this altitude, yes.
I can't. I don't know what's going on. Let me just check my active sky here for a second, guys. Sorry, excuse the headset coming up. I just want to check that active sky. I should have 10.
Mine's just really spotty.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe I'll restart. I'll restart active sky and see what happens.
I'm at 8.7.
Whoa. Yep, we got visibility now. Let me just start active sky again.
Alt hold.
Alrighty. Let's just see. God, look at the amazing terrain here that we can't see because of the damn weather. What's going on here? Oh, there we go. Alright, it's not as bad. Oh, wow, we're really quite high. Back down. It's interesting, active sky now is refreshed to different weather. At least we get to see some of the terrain now. I don't know what was going on before. Oh yes, TomTom, let me just check this out real quick. So you posted a couple of links there. Let's have a real look. Open URL. Wow. That is quite the wing flex. Let's open this one here too. Oh wow, okay, yeah, you weren't lying when you were talking about wing flex there. Wow. Let's just do a little bit of carby heat here just to make sure everything's good. Doing about 155 indicated, 178 ground. I think this one's probably down in a valley as well. They're all down in valleys. Yeah, this one's also down in a valley next to a lake.
And my autopilot's stuff. I'm going to have to hand fly this.
Just pull the circuit breaker and reset it. Looks like we're starting... Oh, there's a bit of crap out this way, but I thought by looking out there maybe we're starting to come out of it, but I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a circuit breaker for the autopilot. Autopilot, yeah, circuit breaker number 5.
Done, let's see if that works.
What's going on, Sim? My Sim just having a little bit of a...
Nut stuff wants to dive to the ground every time I activate.
You got it right? You know how to use it? The level that you want, all that sort of stuff. 8.5 set. Well, so far this stream's been a little bit uneventful in terms of an engine failure. We've been doing alright. I thank you, aeroplane. Thank you so much for being a lovely little aeroplane.
No, I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to fly and fly. Every time I activate the autopilot, it goes into a 90-degree nosedive to the ground.
Oh, did you flick the aerobatic switch?
Don't think so.
I don't know about you guys on the stream, but I
Hit
feel
warp speed.
like the engine's running a little bit rough. We're under half a tank there now, so what we might do is we might switch the fuel and go to one of the main tanks. There we go. Yeah, and we'll switch the fuel pump off.
Yeah, I didn't hit Alt Select and I'm at 10,000.
I saw a stream on Pilot Edge get sudden
That's weird,
severe
mate.
turbulence in the
I'm
Flight
still-
Factor 75 and had a dual engine
My
failure.
vertical
Actually
speed's still
landed
going
in
up
an
even
airfield
though I've
too.
hit altitude.
It wasn't even planned. Oh wow. That's he did wow, look at the scenery. He did pretty well then by the sounds of it, Tom. Oh, there's cloud coming in. Looks like it. It looks like it sounds like he did pretty well. Reminds me of the engine failure I had on the third flight of World Flight on the day one. I had a left engine failure in the Zibo 737 and I had to divert in the middle of the
Doing
Northern
170
Territory.
ground speed.
It's yeah, it wasn't a great time. Looper, hello, welcome to the stream. I got 168 ground, about 145 indicated now. Hope you're doing well, Looper. Landing in the Northern Territory, yeah. I got a suitable alternate, but we were going from Cairns to Darwin, and I wasn't going to make Darwin. I was about halfway through the sector, fully loaded. Still had about, I don't know, 8 tons of fuel on board, so I ended up having to divert. Okay, we're going to go through this cloud here. This looks like this cloud's on an angle. We're going to clip it here. We got the pipe pedal head on. Yes, we do. Yep, just got home from work. Oh, nice, Leaper, nice. What the heck is this? Domingo, look at this baby. This is what we normally fly, mate. Back to the old gauges and back to the carby heat. And not flying very VFR here at the moment, mate. Don't tell anyone. Oh, fuck, here's all this cloud. Nice, Lip. I hope you had a good day at work, buddy. I'm doing really well. Enjoying this stream, actually. Really enjoying this. We're 8 miles. What's the elevation of this airfield? I'm pretty sure I've got to descend now into that. Flight plan, waypoint info. Elevation is 62 feet. Yeah, we need to go. What do we got here? Oh, yes, we do need to go down. Okay, so full forward on you. Bring you right back. Yes, shush. Okay, I'm on descent. I missed that descent really late, so yeah, I'll probably have to circle down. 1,000 foot separation vertical. I'm calling Casa.
They bought
I
it.
think I've had an autopilot.
They knew what they were getting into.
Yeah, and I'm
I
at 10,000
say,
feet, so
let 'em
I'm going to be
crash.
definitely too high.
Okay,
9,000.
1,000 foot separation vertical, 2 mile horizontal. Yeah, we're about that. We're going to go through a gap over here. The wind's going to blow us through. We'll be right. We're going to overfly this thing. So what I'm going to do is going to track out to the right here. I'm going to track out to the right over the water. Give myself a couple of extra track miles.
There's water.
Yeah, this is on another lake. Glider pilots never follow that rule anyway. I would know. I'm famous for flying around the edges of clouds.
Oh, I can
Tom,
see you. You're straight ahead of me.
I can neither confirm nor deny ever doing that in real life. We're diving. On the carby heat. Don't tell Casa. Well, we're in Norway, mate. Their reach isn't here. Their reach isn't that far. What I might do is just get some shit out of the way here on that map. Clean it up a little bit. So what I'm going to do, just check I'm not going to hit anything, is track down here and then do a left-hand turn and come in this way.
Not going to be able to slow down for it, but
Yeah, no. CASA knows even if you're in Europe, they track all Aussie pilots everywhere.
Okay, I'm at 5,000.
Yeah, copy. I'm at you're nosedive, I'm at just 5.5. Yeah, 3,000 foot. Yeah. And so how are we going here? So keep descending down into this valley here, and then or down into the water, and then left. So 5,000
Well, I
feet.
might track towards you and then come along the water.
Yeah, copy. I just want to clear this range here. If I cleared this, I just want to clear this mountain just here. I'm too scared it's going to pop out over the under the clouds here. Shush.
You're still very high too, aren't you?
Yeah, mate, I'm at just coming through 4 now. It's only 78 feet, this elevation of this field.
I just got cloud.
Alright, I'm swinging back in.
If we have this cloud.
Hey,
there's no,
WS Gaming, 18, A-Firm, this is all default cloud. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We overdid it. That mountain wasn't supposed to be there. Oh no, keep descending, baby, keep descending.
Okay, broke it through the cloud.
Oh, keep descending and turn back over the water, Shauno. Sorry guys, just getting a little bit the workload here. Okay, we're gonna put the gear down. Whenever I enter clouds, they don't look anything like yours. Yours are all fluffy. Yeah, these are all just default clouds. Okay, coming straight for the airport now. We're coming out of that white band. What's the speed there, Shauna? Getting a little bit fast here. Ah, there's the airport. I see it straight ahead. Alrighty, so full forward on you. Pump, lights. Yeah, how good do those look, Kurto? Alright, so
Just trying to see where it is.
there's you break out of the
left?
cloud about 2,000 feet. So if you get down to the water, if you fly around the water and get down to 2,000 feet, you'll hit the you'll hit it.
Oh yeah, the town is on the right, isn't it? And then the airport's over down further along the water.
What's the wind here at the moment? 3-knot tailwind. So yeah, you gotta go down into the valley. I'm joining a left downwind.
I've got a.
There it is.
I think I'm on final.
Okay, you get a land with a tailwind, alright.
Land anywhere. We don't go around.
So that means I'm gonna have to go around because you're choosing the wrong runway.
Okay, I'll follow
Just
you
come
around.
downwind, mate. You'll be right. God damn it, guys. Just follow the rest of the aircraft. It's not that difficult.
You're such a non-cowboy.
Oh, I think this qualifies us as cowboy flying. Is that GPS stock or is it a plug-in? Hey Val, this is the Reality XP GTN 650. It sits just there in 2D, but when you're in VR, you can pull it out and make it a little bit bigger.
Where's Leroy? Where are you?
Go full flat. Full flat. Let's bring it in. Cowboy my ass.
I'm descending right on top of the air. I'm still too high. And right on Q an hour into flight, my FPS has dropped.
That's not the runway there. It's the
There's a lot of
displaced
buildings in this
threshold.
airport.
Shit. Isn't it?
And his name is John C.
It looked like it.
Ah, you just land?
Hey, fam.
Ah, okay.
There we go, we're down. Thanks, Val, for the follow. Sorry I didn't get back to you sooner. I was just a bit busy there. Thank you so much. Welcome. Oh, that's a pretty big drop in the taxiway. I don't think we're going to go through... Oh, I don't think we're going to go through that taxiway. Oh, shit. We'll go down over here. No dramas, buddy. That's alright, I appreciate it. Okay. Oh, come on, parking brake. There we go. Alrighty, off. Oh, I'll leave you on. Off. Strobes off. Standby for you. Nav off. And you. Welcome to Nottingham, everyone. Welcome. Hopefully I didn't miss anyone's chat there. Did I miss anyone's chat? Sorry guys if I did there. Can I even do that? No, I can't move it. Oh well.
Ah, I see it.
This is a great little aeroplane. This one. It is such a beauty to fly.
I'm coming in from the north. Is that you, Milo, coming in?
Yeah, Milo's
I'm
coming in.
The right way.
Yeah, join downwind, Leroy, and come in the right way. You're going to land with a tailwind.
Really? Fine.
This conversation sounds familiar.
Oh, you can land on top of Milo. That's fine.
Are you watching me?
Oh, I'm watching Milo touching down now. Nicely done,
Well,
Milo.
I'm gonna come round. I'm gonna amuse myself if I'm coming round.
Oh god.
No, it's okay. I'm nearly off the runway. You can come in if you want.
No, I'm good. Just coming in to say hi.
Do a barrel roll,
Awesome.
mate.
I
Yeah.
will. Can you see me yet?
Yeah, I can see you.
Do it now. Quick.
Whew.
I saw no barrel roll.
I barrel roll, trust me. It was nerve-wracking.
You have a joystick for this, or are you just grabbing onto the stick? Yeah, Domingo, just grab it onto the stick with my hands, buddy. It's got two throttles. It's got one on this side and one on this side, so you could, you could do these ones. But you don't. You grab the stick and, you can, if you're a lefty or you're a righty. I think that's the other way around.
Should I actually see in this
righty,
valley?
lefty. Anyway, yes, you can do it on either side, which is really nice. Here comes Milo. What's the hole there, Milo? There's a hole in the taxiway. You got this airport, Milo? Or is this the one that you and I landed in the other day?
No, I don't think so. No.
No.
SG is what we moved.
SG. Alright, I'm just going to take a very quick 2 or 3 minute break here and just I'll do a loo break. Where are you, Leroy?
Hard turning and returning to the airport. Wow,
Okay.
I can see landing lights. It's amazing.
Did you land on the displaced threshold? You didn't go to the displaced threshold, Milo. You landed at the end of the runway. Whoopsie.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, better land a bit light later.
Yeah. There's a display threshold, Leroy, which basically means
Okay.
just land halfway down the runway. Have you got working brakes on this one?
Rightio. We'll find out.
So Leroy, the other pilot who's about to come in here, we think he didn't have his rudder pedals or the brakes, the toe brakes assigned in this aircraft, or something went wrong with his brakes on one of the landings, the previous landings back, and he went off the end of the runway and through some trees. But it happens to the best of us,
So the audio is good.
Hey?
Sorry, I was talking to somebody else.
Where is Milo? Oh, behind me, just there.
Hey.
You coming in, Leroy?
Yep.
Well, I can't see you.
Oh, I can't see you either. You're doing a 5-mile
Down.
final, mate. Oh.
I'm down.
The weather looks like it's getting worse. Hey Trek, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing really well. I think my camera's here. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Actually, no, my camera's here.
Yeah, my brakes are terrible in this thing. I'm gonna have to investigate it.
Yeah, it's cool. We're gonna take a break here for a couple of minutes just to get a beer and stuff and fill up.
Cool.
So take all the time you want. Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
it's tucked in there.
I'll be right back.
Here I am.
Alright guys, let me jump out of VR here for a sec. VR face. VR face. Let me go here. Disable. And there we go. There's the G1000, the G650 down there. I'm just going to pull that down here. As you can see, what a beautiful little area this actually is. Absolutely amazing.
People didn't use the hangar. Fine, I'll use it.
Absolutely amazing. Look at that. Yeah, I've been going to work like that lately. Yeah, pal. People look at you a little bit funny. You're a little bit zoomed in, I guess. There you go. Yeah, you can really, doing what I can with what I got. What a beautiful shot that is. Let's just take a little shot there. Beautiful.
The door wasn't open though, Leroy. You went straight through the closed door.
Got a closed door on mine.
Alrighty. What we're going to do, guys, is I'm just going to take a very quick break here, just for a couple of minutes. I just need to get another one of these because we're running a little bit low. Well, I'm actually empty, and I can't fly with no beer.
How long is the next one?
Good question. Let me have a look for you.
Because it's what's it? 10:49.
Where are we? Let's bring this little nav map up here. Roughly about the same time as this one was. Echo November Delta India. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do here, house on the runway. Yes, and that's how they do it in Norway, okay?
And his name is
It's a house on the runway. Ray, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well. Please shout out if you've got any questions or comments. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is take a little break here to get a beer. I need a beer. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm DJ Sean. I'm a charity streamer. I do this to raise money and awareness for charity. That's that little goal up there. You can see our history and our track record. All the money is donated live and donated at the end of the month live on stream, and there's nothing taken off the top. So it's a great chance for us to make a real difference. And we have got a new charity for the month of February. So I'll play a little video from them, and I'll see you all back here in just a couple of minutes.
Depression, also known as the black dog, affects 1 in 5 Australians. Thankfully, it has been clinically proven that regular exercise can alter brain chemistry for the better. It can go a long way to help reduce symptoms of depression. So exercise your mood and bring the black dog down to size. Exercise your mood, because everyone deserves peace of mind.
Fair enough, mate.
I mean take off, not head off.
Oh, you're gonna take off. Where are we going next?
Echo November Delta India.
Alright guys, hi everyone and welcome back. Cheers. Alrighty, I'm back. Alrighty, I'm back. What's going on?
I'm
Just
gonna have to
check
take
how
off
much fuel.
because time's getting short.
50 miles. Yeah, we got a full tank there combined and a little bit in the tanks. The tips, we got enough to get going. Oh, you're running. Okay, mate. Alright guys, let me switch back to VR and we'll get back underway.
Yeah, it's nearly 11 o'clock, so I better start flying. Are you guys nearly ready to go?
Yeah, I'm just gonna jump into VR now.
So Echo November Delta India.
Echo November Delta India, yeah.
We flew in here the other day.
I'm pretty sure we did, yeah. Oh, it was nice to give my face a bit of a rest from VR there, but back into it. Let's do this.
$55 nautical miles doesn't take that long.
Okay, I had VR hands. Yes, I did. They're down here. Oh, getting old. Oh, hello. You can go over there. Just check we're back in the center there. Yeah. Okay, let's get a few things back in here. Move VR. What do we want to move? You guys.
Alright, I'll be back in 2 seconds, guys. I'm pretty much
mate.
ready to go.
Bring you guys back there and we'll put you guys just there. Perfect. Get a little nav. No, Avi tab is what we want
Just
next.
put in the destination stuff in Active Sky to make it. Okay, I'm going to take off and I will see you guys come in.
Okay, mate. he's down there. Him down there? Yep. Okay. On. You on. Fuel pump on. We'll switch you there. Yes. Beacon on. Up a little bit. Clear prop. Beautiful. Alternator on. There goes Milo. See you later, Milo. On. On. Off. Okay. On. Flight plan. What do we say? Echo November Victor India?
Delta India.
Delta India. Cool. Okay. 335 for that course. 335 is set. Okay. Do a quick check. Yes, yes. Oh, you're cool, but not too bad. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Quick check. Up, down, up, down, down, all the way around. Rudder. Yeah. Okay, you ready to go?
Rolling.
Alrighty, let's go. Just watch this taxiway here. This taxiway is a bit dodgy. Look at that. Jesus. Oh, up we go. Down we go. We'll just take off from here. Leroy, we've got enough space.
Oh, yeah, it's
I got
fine.
a house on the fucking middle of the runway anyway.
Okay. You're in grass in mine anyway, so...
Really? Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if I've got this airport.
Yeah, okay, copy.
So we're heading east.
No, north. ENDI.
Yeah, we're taking off to the east, right?
Ah, yes. Take it to the northwest.
Oh yeah, north.
Gear up. Be nice to live on one of those houses and see all the planes taking off. No flap, damn it! I knew that was a bit different. That takeoff. Whoops.
I had too much flaps.
It's pretty clear up here.
I'm about to climb up through some cloud, I think. What do you see, Leroy?
Said that I just burst into cloud.
Yeah, there you go. You got that VATSIM thing on in Active Sky, Milo?
I don't think so. I haven't touched it since yesterday.
Is this still 11.31? A firm
3,000.
track? Yeah, it is. A firm. I didn't want to update just before the stream. I've tried that before and, you know, silly things have happened. 8.5. VS, we'll go up at 12. Actually, we'll go 1,000 there.
I'm running the latest.
Yeah, Leroy's got the latest. Is it running okay for you, Leroy?
I couldn't get X Vision to work though. I'll have to investigate that.
X-Vision, yeah. I didn't want that to break Trek before the stream, so I haven't updated.
It's okay, but my frame rate's crap again.
Okay, that one. Alright, going to nav. Alright, we got a beer somewhere.
Yeah, I'm in cloud now.
Actually, before we get the beer,
4,000.
we need my hand back. Landing light on, boost pump. What have we got here left? Yeah, those tanks are pretty equal, so we'll turn the boost pump off. Should drop to about 25. It does. Beacon on, nav on, strobe on. Pitot heat will leave on, strobe on. I don't know what that's. I thought I'd turn that strobe on before we got airborne. Cheeky strobe. Okay, now it's beer time. Cheers, everyone. Hey Tom, welcome back. What are you saying back for me? We're back. As we go through the cloud. In beer while flying, it's non-alcoholic, right?
What are you gonna climb to?
True, Tom. Back for me and you. I've got 8.5 dialed in at the moment.
Yeah, me too.
Uh-oh. I think I'm getting a bit of icing. I think I'm getting a little bit of icing here. It's got something on the windscreen just here. Was that a bug or a splat or something like bird shit? Just wondering if we're getting a little bit of icing through here. What are we at? Minus 12 through this cloud. Tom, I'll have to check that out on the after the stream, I think, buddy. Sorry. We're really taking our life in our hands here, flying through potential icing conditions in an aircraft that's got no anti-ice. Get above this cloud though, I can see the gaps just here. We haven't got very far to go before we're above it. Here we go here, it's starting to break. We're starting to break out of it now. What do you think of the aircraft, Leroy?
Magnificent.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Oh, my weather just changed. Very easy to fly.
Yes, very easy. Some really short field landings in it, turning like within 500 meters of the strip. 200 meters maybe.
Yeah, I reckon you could if your brakes worked.
All good, his landing wasn't the best anyway. He landed way too fast, true. Trek cubby heater on when you're in cloud. Only if you suspect icing conditions, and we're out of the... when it's that cold and the dew point's that cold, we kind of get out of those icing conditions a little bit. It's only really that humidity. And well, we had actually, no, you're probably right, we had a bit of moisture there. I think we got a little bit of moisture in the corner of the screen. That might be
7.2 or something like that.
So maybe you're right, a little bit of
cloud.
cloud heat on anyway. And there's nothing coming out through the engine. I'm not having any degrading in performance. Oh well, a little bit of a degrade in performance, but I'm not hearing the engine stutter or anything as any ice comes up through the Venturi. Eagle, hello buddy, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing really well. Welcome. We might just go down onto 800 there as we go up through 6,000. What's happening, Eagle? Anyway, how you been? And cheers to you.
Well, at least I have
Actually,
auto at this one.
Really impressed. I found my beer there while in VR. Stream clean from the cylinder head from all the moisture. Steam clean from... Yeah, that's right, Tom. Absolutely. I'm about 100 knots, Leroy, about 800 feet a minute up at 6,500, going to 8.5. What's the wind doing? It's got 115, we've got a wind out of the tail of about 11 knots. Excuse me.
Just getting some frame rate issues, and I'm just looking at some stats.
Okay, there's 7, and we're out of that cloud now by the looks of it. But it's not doing too much for our ground visibility, unfortunately, tonight, everyone. Do you have the Orbix Great Britain scenery? A firm, Tom. GB, I got GB South, GB Central, and GB North. I'll be doing a little bit more flying around that too in the coming weeks. So absolutely. What's been happening, Trek, anyway? That's an amazing photo you took, and congratulations again. I don't think I've seen you since you won. Have I seen you since you won the screenshot competition? Oh, Eagle, thank you so much for the biddies, buddy. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You're a legend. Thanks very much. Where's my beer? Oh, that's a mouse. No, there it is. Cheers. Ah, fuck it. Okay, my weather updated. I'm now in the rain. Freezing rain.
That's interesting.
Where did that came out of nowhere? Okay, it's not raining anymore. Oh, that's a bad thing. I'm still getting a little bit of rain or icing effect here on the window. This is a bad time here in an aircraft with no anti-ice on. Ooh, there was some ice there. We had a little bit of ice. I just put a bit of carby heat on there, and boom, we got some ice. You hear the engine started just then.
8,500.
Yeah, 8.5. I'm probably gonna go up a bit higher, actually, 9.5. I need to get a VR headset and get a few GA aircraft and fly around Britain. I have GP scenery stuff. Ah, nice.
I think you might be onto something. I like my memory utilisation and my GPU starting to top out.
Yep, no doubt. Just take it back a notch.
Around the 80-90%.
Oh yeah, just drop it back a notch, mate. Fuck, I'm in rain again. This is bad, guys. This is really bad. Freezing rain here in an aircraft that's got no anti-ice capability whatsoever. Pitot heat is on, yes. I feel like we're going to turn into a flying brick of ice here in a second.
FPS issues fixed.
Hey Rocket, welcome to the stream, buddy. I think you're just about to see the crash.
Instant 15 FPS improvement.
Yeah, there you go.
That was from very high to high.
Yeah, we're slowing down.
I haven't got the weather yet.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I might restart Active Sky. Yeah, I'm in rain. I'm just going to restart Active Sky here, guys.
Did you put your routing?
And clear weather. Is this Orbix scenery? Any other plugins? Val, no, we're in Norway, so this is not the Orbix scenery. Unless Orbix did it in Norway.
Yeah, no,
I don't think they did.
Mine won't let me change it, but I've got nothing like what you...
Okay, so what I'm just going to turn Active Sky back on, guys. So accept my apologies here just for a second while we fluff around here real quick. I just want to get the weather sorted, otherwise we're going to have a really bad time.
Mine's just atypical Norway weather with just clouds hanging over the hills and...
Alright, I'm kind of glad to be out of that. Oh, okay, so we're level at... we're not level. It's taken us a little bit higher up. Hey there, I hope your partner's family is safe. The flooding hit the news over here in Canada. Wow, Rocket, AFM. Yeah, his family is fine. Yeah, that flooding is nuts. Alrighty, so let's bring this back a little bit. Oh, I'm in the rain again. Damn it. Let's, sorry guys, just give me 1 second here. I'm just going to load a route into Active Sky. Apparently that does something. So, what do we take off from? Go, yeah,
Echo November, November, Oscar.
ENDI, we'll say 9,500 and refresh the rest. Okay, welcome to whatever the weather that we've now got. I might be going to Townsville from Monday to Friday next week. Oh, nice, Tom. We're going on deployment with the SES to help with the cleanup. Depends if they really need me. Tom, well, yeah, I think they might. It's pretty nuts over there. My partner's family is actually up. They're actually up quite high, Rocket and Tom. So the worst part that happened was the fact that they lost their backyard veggie garden at the moment. But they've got friends that have had their whole houses flooded and all that sort of stuff. Okay, so I've loaded the route into Active Sky now. I'm no longer in the rain. I've got fairly average visibility. Is that similar to what you've got, Leroy? Bueller?
Hang on, I'll have a look at yours.
What about your viz, Milo? What's yours look like?
It's pretty crappy, really.
Yeah, okay.
No, mine's not like that. I think you'll need to update my flight plan.
I'm at 7,000.
Okay, I'm at 9.5. What's your ground speed, Milo?
160.
161. Cool. They only need 40 SES members from outside Townsville. Hopefully I'm one of the ones that get picked. I do want to go help. Oh, well, Tom, it's a very honourable thing to do. I hope you get picked as well. It's great. Yeah, I was freaking out a little bit there. Rain in this aircraft. Well, rain's okay, but freezing rain is not a fun day. Might just pull a little bit of carby heat and see what we get. It's cold up here. What is it? Almost minus 20. We'd be. What do we got here? What's that down there? Heat. There you go. There's the heat for the cabin here. Pull that all the way on. Nothing there. Yeah. Wow. The temperature there in the around the Ventura is almost minus 40. I'm glad I put the winter oil in. Let's just do a quick check of our pressures here. Oil pressure is good, oil temp's good on the lowest side. Cylinder heat, that's the lowest I've seen it ever, but we're good here. We might do a switch to the fuel tank here. So fuel pump comes on, see the fuel pressure rise up. Switch the tank over to the right main wing tank now. Fuel pressure's still good. Boost pump coming off, we should see it settle about 25. Which we do. There we go. So you're switching tanks for balancing? Yeah, Tom A. Firm. We've used the tip tanks, so the tip tanks, I can switch those both on together, which are the far outside ones, which are those guys just there. And you've been on the left tank ever since we took off, and for a little bit before that, so I'm now switching to the right. I'll take off a third of that. Got about 22 nautical miles to run, so we're fine. Speaking of which, 9.5. What's the elevation of the field that we're going to? Echo November Delta India waypoint info. This is elevated 2,600 feet. 2,600 feet elevation. So we're just going to say that's 7,000 feet we've got to lose. And how far are we away? About 8 minutes. So we're going to start descent. That's a negative. Going to start descending in about 1 minute. 1,000 feet per minute. Rough guesstimate. Big cliff face out over there.
Weather just cleared up.
Oh, nice. My wolf.
Pretty good visibility now.
Rocket, when we were flying in
I
Norway
definitely don't
before...
have that VATSIM thing on.
I'm 10,000 feet.
Okay,
It's
copy.
lumpy as hell up
We
here.
definitely had better visibility and better weather than on this trip. If you get a chance, when the stream's over, watch the first couple of landings. If you get a chance, Rocket, they were pretty insane. Alrighty.
At least I got ortho back.
Yeah, that's nice. Alrighty, let's start descending. So let's go down to say 3,500. Let's RMU VS.
Yeah, under 169
full
ground speed.
forward, and let's go down negative 1,000. Shush. That little alarm is the gear extension saying that we pulled the throttle all the way back, but we haven't put the gear down. It's annoying. There's a button here to cancel it, which is this black button just here. Alrighty, I'm on descent.
What's your distance?
At 16 miles. Oh, 16 and a half, sorry. Tom, no, we're in a Machete, which is an Italian SF-260, which is an aerobatics plane, and it's absolutely amazing. It's faster than a Cessna 172. It's faster than a Cessna 182 RG, which is nice. Ooh. A little bit of eye. Ooh.
Well, my active scores give me some really unpleasant weather right now. I'm getting bounced around. Sorry, how far out were you?
Now 14 and a half nautical miles.
Copy, I'm about 6 miles behind.
We're probably going to have to hold our distance. And Milo, what's your altitude? We're probably just going to have to hold here for a minute.
I'm going to start descending early. I got a horrible wind up.
You there, Milo?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can. What's your altitude?
Sorry, 7,000.
Okay, copy. Pretty high terrain here, isn't there, to descend over?
Yeah. Even at 7,000, it doesn't seem too far away.
Yeah, okay, copy. It looks like one of those things we're going to have to go out over the water and do a descent.
Definitely came in to this one the other day where you came along the water.
Yeah,
and
cool. I'm going to
was in
track
between
right.
them.
I'm going to track directly north. It has the economic system. Yeah, it has FS economy inbuilt with it, which is nice. I haven't used it. I should get into it. But it has it all inbuilt for you, which is really nice. Oh wow, look at some of that terrain here. There's a house down there on that little lake there.
What altitude are you at currently, Sean?
I dropped down to 7.5, mate, but I'm just waiting for the terrain to get under the get it past the terrain here. There's fairly high mountains right up to the airport. It's in another valley.
They're not very high mountains. It's just a couple of ridges.
You getting buffeting?
No, smooth.
You're not autopilot though.
No. We'll go down to 6.5.
Yeah, my active scores playing up again. It won't let me update my flight.
VS.
Were you still
Just a bit
planning
of
to
a
kick on to
cruise
ENSG
descent.
after this?
Oh, if you want to.
Yeah, that's what I've got my final destination as.
We'll do a bit of a cruise descent here. So the airport, from what I can surmise, is like here, and we're going to go over to this ridge out of water here and fly along the water to the airport. Fuck. There's a pretty big mountain just ahead of us there. We might have to go to the right here. Put a bit of carb heat into it. Okay.
Yeah, that takes a little bit to slow down this thing, I tell ya.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it does want to slow down. I can see you guys though.
Okay, there's the strip just there. There it is right there. I thought it was around there. Okay, we're really high, so let's turn over it and we'll use that to go downwind and have a bit of a look. There's the airport just there. Do you like movies about gladiators?
Is that strip in the valley there?
Yeah, I'm just over the top of it now. I thought it was beyond the mountain.
Oh yeah, I see you. You're just at the
I'm almost over the top of it. Yeah, it's directly under me.
Yeah, you're tracking in from the river. Yeah, I'll do this.
It's the wind here. Yeah, so actually,
All of my haze and you.
yeah, copy. We actually want to land the direction that I'm flying, so I'm going to do an orbit and come back here. I'll come in behind you, Leroy.
Okay, so we want to land westerly, yeah?
Yeah, we want to land into the west, yep. So I'm turning back.
Feels very hazy.
Yeah, mate, very.
Yeah, very hazy. So 2,500 feet, yeah?
2,600 actually it is.
Copy.
Where did you go, Milo? You're already down.
He's
No,
on the way in now,
I'm
is
on
it?
final.
I don't see Milo. Just gonna watch this
Yeah, well,
bloody
I've
hill
headed
just here. What are
northeast
we?
back out to the
5.
lake here, which is a nice view on my...
We can keep the... Keep the turn going. We might as well come in. We're right here. Alright, I'm downwind, so I'm just gonna turn base now. I don't see you, Milo. Get some gear down, get some flap out here. Gear down.
I'm tracking in from the lake now.
One stage of flap. Get 30 degree of flap out
I'm only
here.
coming in right behind you.
Autopilot off. Sorry, full forward. On. Autopilot off. I got control. Yeah, copy, mate.
home short finals.
It's a lovely approach in from the lake. You've got a nice little estuary there and everything, all the way up to the entrance.
Do you see me in front of you, Milo?
No, because you. Which way are you coming in? No.
I'm almost over the threshold. I thought I'd cut you off.
No, I'm parked. I'm parked.
Oh, I thought you said you were on finals. Or you're on... Okay, copy.
I was on finals, but I was pretty close. Yeah, I can see you coming in now.
Oh yeah, I see you. Thanks, Rocket. Oh, here comes Leroy, better get out of the way.
Hurry up.
I'm moving.
I'm on the... I've gone up the runway for a look-see. You're on candid camera. Whoa, it looks like you're shaving the trees.
Alright, here comes Leroy. Nicely done, mate.
Yeah, got a bit wobbly when I put it down, but it's alright. Here we are.
Alright. Let's
Right,
celebrate with a
basically,
beer.
this one too.
Ooh. Okay, where to next? What was the last waypoint?
Echo November Sierra Golf.
Yeah, copy. Dubbies. What's this guy doing? He's looking up how to report us to CASA. That's what he's doing. We better get out of here. An old mate here. Excuse me. Right. I will need to fill up before we go, so let me just power down here. Alright, let's get some motion lotion. So we need to
Yeah,
get
60 miles the next leg.
mass and balance. Takeoff is outside the limit. Let's get left tip. Let's go. Let's go 20 aside. 20. Warning, takeoff weight and balance out of limits. Oh, because I clicked fill tanks because I'm an idiot. 20. 20. Yeah, there we go. Apply. Should do it. Yeah, perfect. That's what we wanted. Okay. So you coming up, fuel pump, beacon, clear prop. Okay, on nav lights.
How's your weather here?
I'm getting a sunset and it's hazy for me.
Yeah, sun's starting to go down. It's getting a bit hazy for me. Whoop, gotta do a quick headset battery change, guys. Sorry, excuse me for a second. There we go. Gotta put one of these guys in. There we go. I can do that without even looking. Can't put the cap on though without looking. There we go. Alright. Ooh, what the hell am I doing out here? Okay, map, what are we? 316. 316. We've got 8.5 this time again. Alrighty, landing light on. We'll just go strobe coming on. You right to go?
Copy.
Thanks for the flights, guys. I'll be watching you guys for a bit.
Gotcha.
Alright, mate, no worries. Thanks for
Thank you.
coming with us, Milo. Just check. Yep, that's locked. Clear left, clear right. Might take off from the right, Leroy. Got the hill here onto the runway. Plus 10.
You gonna do it here?
Nah, we'll go down a little bit.
Yep.
Yes, yes, yes. Yep. You're all in, yep. Pick off trim, yep. There's the control tower down here, and a couple of other things, bibs and bobs. Did you get my Norway pack, Leroy?
No, I haven't got your Norway pack. I'd grabbed a fair chunk of them earlier. I just need to go back and get a few more of them, and I'm pretty much...
Okay, copy. Alright, I'm gonna get going.
I've gone back to the backtrack area. Seeing it. Shit, you're gone.
Okay, we're gonna have a bit of a right crosswind here. See that, Milo? Okay, gear up.
See ya.
Bye.
What's going on, mate? Oh, that was interesting.
What's that?
You head into the lake then?
What was I? Up and away. Yep. We'll just clear the terrain here, and then we'll swing around to the left, and then head down to Echo November Sierra Golf. Some nice hills up there on the hill. Some nice houses. God, no more beers for me. Alright, let's go. Autopilot heading. 1000. There we go. What's that? Power plant or something? Is that where they make the weapons of mass destruction or something? to that hill there. Just going to make sure we clear that little mountain there. See you later, little airport. Such an amazing country to fly around. Absolutely amazing.
Beautiful little airport, this one, isn't it?
Isn't it?
So I'm starting to get some town lights coming on and the roads.
Oh, wow. Okay, copy.
Great.
I'm in a nav mode, going direct now.
Yeah, mine's still forked. I'm just going to follow you and just do a bit.
Yeah, copy.
We're going to climb to
8.5. No clouds, which are nice. Hopefully,
it's cleaning up now.
Yeah, it is.
Beautiful orange sunset now.
You mustn't have yours on real world time.
I set it at about midday.
Ah, this is not where I want to be. Come back! Come back!
That was when we started. I think Norway only gets about 6 or 7 hours of daylight at the moment.
Oh dear, whoops. Hey DJ Sean, guess what I just did? Uh-oh. This typically means something. Yeah, what have you done? What have you bought? Let's clean up. Landing light off. Fuel pumps off. 25. Yep. Everything else is good. I ordered an Oculus Rift. My man. Good man. You won't regret it. I certainly don't. As I look down at this amazing scenery in Norway and that highway down there, look how good that looks. I don't know if you guys can see the imperfections in this wing and the dents in the wing here. It's really spectacular. They're doing a very good job of maintaining this aircraft.
Yeah, you're right. I noticed that too. It's a pretty cool feature, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. How does VATSIM Unicom work, by the way, in VR? Tom, you've got to get a couple of things to get it going, and that's okay. It's fairly easy to do. Oh, we're a bit heavier. Oops, no, we want to go we'll go down to 500 feet. We're a bit heavier here. You use some software called Command to Key, CMD to KEY. If you do X-Plane and then Command to Key in Google, you'll find it. I can walk you through and send you my config files if you like, that you can use with Export Box. Basically, this button, this button here you see is my push to talk for Leroy and Milo. This button here, X, is my push button to talk on VATSIM. So pushing X, it talks to the controller. Pressing the menu button here talks to Discord and that sort of thing. I filled up, so I got 2 full wing tanks. Definitely,
no, I didn't do that. I wanted to do some stunts when I got...
okay, copy.
I've just been flying on wing tanks so far.
Actually, well, that's what we'll do is let's go fuel pump on. Yeah, it is when you land it out. Fuel pump coming on. Let's go to these guys here, the tip tanks. Just got to be mindful. There's not a lot in them. There's only a quarter in them, so we just need to be mindful of that. Okay, fuel pump coming off. Can't wait to fly my scare bus in VR. I can help also now since DJ's helped me out the other day. Oh, Eagle, you're still here. Absolutely, you can. Thanks, Eagle. I appreciate it. Look at that 650 Milo. Look at that. Look at it. How good is it? How good is it? It's so good. What we got? What's it telling me? Airspace alert. It's telling me I'm coming up on an airspace infringement. Let's just turn some of the stuff back on. Oh yeah, look at all the airspace around here that we're flying through. We'll get rid of that because nobody cares about that. Here we go. And how far away are we? So default nav, about 20 minutes. That time is coming down pretty quickly because we're still climbing. can you read the small text with VR? Hi, I don't know, E195. You can. To give you an idea about clarity, I can read pretty much everything here. My sim's just having a little bit of a... Oh, come on. Come back to me. It's just the weather reload. I can read the text on all the circuit breakers. I can't read the text in these gauges, so I can't read that's a quarter, that's half, that's 3/4. I can't see that text. So that gives you an idea about... It's amazing. As soon as I want to do something, it has a bit of a shit fit. I can't read the text in there. Could be worse. I know some dunce. I know some dunce that flew. You can see aerospace while it's active and a glider. Oh wow. Yeah, E195 it has, and there's some little tricks that you can do with super sampling and all that sort of stuff to further improve it. Yeah, it's not... Look, it could be a hell of a lot better. I think it's more than fine to fly. I mean, look, well, it's a big... Jesus, look at the size of that mountain. I do all my flying in VR and all my flying in X-Plane in VR. So yeah, I'm getting through it fine. No, I don't think it would be, Tom. Okay, there's 8.5. You still with me, Leroy?
I'm with you, but I'm getting buffeted around a lot, so I'm falling back.
It's interesting. I've got the... Did you get the beta version of Active Sky?
I did an update, but maybe I didn't download the right thing.
Okay.
Did you get it from your license key?
Maybe
or is it somewhere
Milo...
else?
No, you gotta go to their website. Milo, maybe that's our problem. You haven't got the... Have you got the beta, Milo? I'm wondering if you've got... That's the problem. Yes, Eagle's right. The G1000 in the TBM is a little tough to read. I will give you that. Yeah. Just gonna lean this out a little bit.
I do have the beta. I was looking at my weather just then when you were taking off, and it was fine. Same.
Same? Okay, copy. A friend of ours has a great video of an F111 that range Emily. He buzzed the tower. Wow. Hey Lewis, welcome to the stream. Hope you're well, Lewis. Hello, welcome. At least I'm short-sighted in VR. I won't need to wear my glasses. That's right, Tom. Woohoo! But you can get replacement lenses for it for your prescription. I just remembered the altitude Senegal Airport is at. I have been there many times, and there's a lot of pilots who fly in at 5 or 6 and think the airport is down. Forward line. Yeah, okay. Oh yes, E195. It's not. It's up in the hill. The first one tonight that'll be up in the hill. You're right. Thank you for pointing that out. Yes.
Yeah, this one we're
Thanks,
coming into.
E195.
I love this airport.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I'm getting the visibility coming in a little bit as we further go through here.
I love how it's cut into a mountain basically on both sides.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Let's have a look here just at the terrain warnings. Have we got any terrain in the vicinity? There's some terrain up over that way. There's some high terrain out that way. You can just see the tips of the yellow just here. Okay, so 40 nautical miles. We've got 13 minutes to go. The elevation of this field is a little bit higher. It's 1,600 feet, so we'll just run that to 15. So yeah, we got about 7,000 feet to lose. So we need 7 minutes. And what do we got here? 13 minutes. Okay, so another 6 or 7 minutes before we're on descent. Yeah, that's true, Tom. That's all you get on the going into Lowy.
I'll tell you, with turbulence and no autopilot, I'm working hard.
Good. It's smooth sailing up here, mate. We're loving it. I'm sipping on my beer. Everything's in the green.
Mate, I'm trimming at the rate of about once every 10 seconds at the moment.
E195 Stubuliner, thank you. Sorry, E195 Tubaliner, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Eagle, you got to do what you can. Eagle, does it use Windows VR? I found I get way better sim performance in the Oculus.
I haven't done a lot of night flying in X-Plane, but I love the road depiction at night. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I had the Samsung Odyssey headset, which has got a higher res than this, but it's got a couple of other downfalls that are quite significant. But it used Windows VR, and the Windows VR I found doesn't give me the same performance that Oculus gives me. I think Oculus gives me better performance. Just a little tidbit there if you're ever wanting to do something about that. Coming up over the snow up here. I used a VR headset once at Time Zone, which is like an arcade place, and I fell in love with it. Nice, Tom. I'm glad you bought it, buddy. Welcome to the club. Guys, if there's any of you there that, let me just lean over here, want or would love some help setting your sim up, or just having a chat, or getting VR working right, there's the Discord link. I do encourage everyone to come over and have a bit of a look and a bit of a chat with us. We've got a huge group of great guys, Leroy, Milo, just to name a couple, that can help you with anything from truck simulator to farm simulator to train simulator to X-Plane, prepared, all those sort of things. So I do encourage you to come over and say hello. It does use Windows VR and Steam VR on top. Yeah, Eagle. That's yeah. Okay, copy that. Joining now. Ah, there you go, Tom.
Bloody hell, mate. I won't need to go to the gym tomorrow. My right bicep's getting a fair old pump out.
Yeah, I bet it is, mate. All these lakes up here. They'd all be frozen now. They'd all be ice. $30 miles to go. Still some high terrain
some
here.
ice in my offer. Bits of snow.
Very nice. We'll just pull a little bit of carby head on just to make sure that we've got no carburetor ice building up in the Venturi. Just a very little dab. We're all good. Put that back there. What's the temperature outside? Bloody cold. What's that? About -5, -6? But not needing room sensors was good for me space-wise. Yeah, I've struggled, Eagle. I've struggled with having to have room sensors up a little bit, but that's fixed now. That's not an issue for me anymore. Move my PC into the LAN so I can do some VR game setting up. Like will Stream Link work with VR too? I don't think so, Tom. But when we first got VR, when I first got my Vive, my partner bought a Vive as well. We both moved our computers out of the office into the lounge room, put the couch up against the wall, and had this huge space, and was playing like robot games and stuff together, and all these other games we were playing together. Just gotta remember, when you do your outline of your play space, don't have the play space overlap. You whack into each other, and when someone's got a sword and they're swinging at robots and you're right in the way, these controllers hurt. Okay, this terrain seems to be climbing up a little bit. Some fairly high terrain before we get over there. Map. Zoom you in one more. We might track out here. I'm going to start tracking right. Just follow my lead. Okay, so what we're going to do is go to heading mode
I'll
here,
wobble right with
and we're
ya.
going to aim for this guy here, that little, it's probably a bit far, that valley just there, because that's going to be, I'm trying to aim for that guy, which is going to be this guy, I'm guessing. And then we'll come around, and the airport's over here. I'm probably aiming for the highest part of the terrain here by the looks of it.
Okay, night guys, thanks for flight, safe landings.
Bye,
See
mate.
ya, Milo. What's your distance now?
18 mile.
Oh, 4 mile back.
Okay. We'll descend. When we start getting over this hill here, we'll start our descent. So the airport was elevated 1,600 feet, wasn't it? My great memory. 1,600 feet, yeah. Okay. So we'll go down to 3,500 feet for now. We'll arm that, vertical speed, everything forward. And let's go down. Look at these mountains here. They'd make a mess of your day if you weren't VFR. Oh my god, you have the best setup. Hey Kaz, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Welcome.
Descent, yeah.
Yeah, fair mate, I'm on descent. Okay, so we're going to go down through this valley and out that way. So down through the valley, we're actually going to cut across this guy. So I can either swing around to the left here, or we'll judge it when we get a little bit closer to this ridge line just here, just to make sure we fly out over the top of it, because I need to go through that big gap here you see, just beyond this ridge. Bit of carby heat. Do you say it Kaz-RL or Kazarl? Or I'm sure I can get names. I just don't want to get your name wrong. Oh yeah, we're gonna out descend that. We'll go over that. So let's go heading mode, and we're gonna fly down through that valley there. Correct. Kaz-RL? Is that the one? Welcome to the stream, regardless. Wow. Geez, that's a big valley.
I think it's just 2,600 feet from memory, isn't it?
Nah, 1,633 feet.
Oh, 1,600, right.
And his name is John C.
Hey. Kaz-RL, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, my friend. If you've got any questions or comments, get involved, shout out. We're just on descent into Echo November Sierra Golf here. And I'm just tracking out over the water here to get a bit of terrain clearance and get down a little bit. Just a warning, once you fly in VR, you won't be able to go back. That's true. And especially on a plane like this, I love this little plane. I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Such a great plane to fly in VR, this one. And all this lovely Norway scenery we've got. Absolutely breathtaking in VR. You really, you guys won't see it on a flat screen, but when you're in VR, you really get a sense of the scale and size of things. Like a mountain like that, it doesn't look like much on a monitor, but it looks like a hell of a lot in VR. Like, that's why I keep looking back at some of these valleys that I'm flying over, because you just look down at them and it's really, really impressive.
I think I can see the airport from here.
Oh, lucky you.
I can see something over there.
Alrighty, so there we go. We're turning back towards the airport now.
I can see a township at the base of the mountain too.
Ah, yeah, copy. I
reckon
can
that's the
use.
airport there.
I can't use VR, making me jealous. Oh, rocket! I know. I know.
See about halfway along up there.
Ah, yep, I got it visual. Yeah, I see it. I'm heading straight for
Yeah,
it.
that's it.
I don't know if you guys can see, just left of the
That'll
nose
wet
here,
fog now.
on where my controller is the airport. I don't know if you guys can see some flashing lights out there. There it is. So you can remove the inbuilt headset so I can use my own Yes, Tom, you can remove the Oculus speakers and just use your own like gaming headset. Absolutely. All right. Well, we need to slow
Pretty
right
much
up.
what everyone does. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, everyone kind of does the same thing. Alright, we need to lose some of this speed. I'm slowing up, mate, through about, losing a lot of speed, through about 130, going to go to about 110.
Which direction are you going to land in? North or south?
Yeah, from where I am now.
Southerly landing's quite challenging, because you've got to turn in towards a mountain.
Oh, mate, there's a pretty big fucking drop here beforehand.
I'm going to track out and take a more straight in approach.
We're going to need a few extra track miles. Okay, copy. Trying to gauge my descent path here in VR. I think I need a little bit
You're
more.
high.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Wow, you got much more visibility than I do. Mine's very
Everything's all the way back. Gear down. Gear down. One stage of flap. What's the wind doing? 6 knots from behind, but swinging around to the front of us. We'll go flaps 30. Bit of trim. How about we get aligned with the runway for a start? That's better. Looks like the ambulance is here ready and waiting for us. Yeah, how pretty is it? Got a bit of wind here. Swinging around. Got a bit of a 3-knot tailwind from this angle, mate.
Okay. That's not too bad.
Ooh. That's my bad. Sorry, guys. Oh, weather change. Come on. Come on. There we go. Get rid of that flap straight away. Kill some of the lift off that wing. There you go. Welcome, guys, to what is an amazing airport.
Mine's so dark, I was picking up the tower rather than the landing. I've got it now.
Just sit with my hand on the windowsill here, just kicking back. I'll need another 20 seconds to get off the runway.
Oh no, you'll be fine.
Not as cold today. It's 0. So yes, it is cold, mate.
Jeez, I hope my brakes work this time.
Standby. Off. 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 Oh. Wow. What a pretty place. Hey boys. It's fine, arsehole. Oh, it's a cute little fire truck. Here comes Leroy.
Come down.
Airplane parking.
Brakes are still woeful on this thing.
Yeah, that's straight enough. Oh. Nah, I feel like I can do that better. We'll go around and do that again. That fire truck is there to wash the butter off the runway. That's like 2 long-haul flights. Really? 195, that's pretty cool. Do they even invite you up there when you can't park?
At night yet. I'm basically in night conditions now. The cockpit was fantastic.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that is called parking. Ah! That damn throttle. Oh. Oh, I stuffed my parking. I don't know what. The old mate left his parking brake off, I think. No, I don't think we're touching, are we? Oh. Look at that. No dramas. I'm just making space for Leroy. Just blowing out the carbon out of the cylinders, are we? Yeah, Tom, that's exactly what we're doing. Off. Your full foot off. And off.
Yeah, I'll fit in there.
Yeah, you can swing it around in there, mate. Don't dent my aeroplane.
What? Be careful not to hit the green forklift.
I think they do in real life by leaning the mixture and running it a hot right to blow out the carbon. Yeah, I think you're right, Tom. I think you're
and
right.
crater Ryobi drills. That's interesting.
There's a car up there. Oh. Alright. Alright. This is the special elevated. This is the special elevated levitating Cessna 172. Nice, mate. Good job. Alrighty, off. Let's go jump out of VR here, guys. What do we got there? Aussie 68. Hello. Hey, SMC. Oh, somebody knows me. Hey, welcome to the stream. I'm just going to jump out of VR. Give me 1 second. Oh, let's switch mics here and get a better mic crack, and there we go. What sims are you using to get the elevation? Tom, I think it's just a bit of an FS Cloud thingamajig. Oh, feels good to have that headset off. There we go. We are down. There's Leroy there in his Cessna 172. Leroy is actually in the same aircraft as us, but there's no model for it that's FS Cloud compatible. VOS 340, if you know where to find that. Do we go to that tastic? Is that how we find who that is? I don't know. VOS 340, is there a VOS 340? I'm totally taking a stab in the dark here. There's totally not. Oh, no, VFR. Okay, that makes it harder and it's way more effort. Dr. Valente, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. So what an amazing part of the world. I don't know what's going on there, though. Fine, James Lack. Okay, there we go. Well, thanks, mate. That makes it easier. Look at the quality of the terrain here in Norway, and look at this. What a great little airport. You can hear a plane going past. Anyway, let's have a little bit of a look here at little nav map and just have a look at where we've flown today. Wow, so you can see we started here down to the south. We've gone up here, and all the way along, finishing up in Echo November Sierra Golf. We forgot Echo November Foxtrot Golf. Whoops, we missed one. We'll get it next time. So I think if you're anything like me, guys, I really, really enjoyed Norway. Norway is so pretty. And what there's nothing better to see it in than something like this aircraft just here. It looks like I've put on a little bit of weight and look a bit like a stalker. But this is a fantastic aircraft. This Machete SF260. What a great little aircraft to do it in. I thought we were going to turn into a flying ice block that last flight when we were going through freezing rain there for a little bit, but we managed to get there. It looks like IFO. It does. It actually, I can't laugh, but it's a fucking splitting image. IFO's a friend of ours, Ben. He's good. He's a good guy, but it just does look like him. And now he's looking at us. Shit! Quick, hide! Hide! He's looking at us. He's still looking at us. Oh, he's not looking at us anymore. He must have heard us talking about him. I think I enjoy watching you fly the smaller planes than the large Zibbo. Oh, there you go, Rocket. There's more that happens. He's looking at us again. There's more that happens, I think, in flying smaller planes like this anyway. So you typically get a little bit more action than flying the Zibbos and stuff like that. Well, let's go put the plane to bed, shall we? So let's go here. Let's just check out the maintenance report. We'll have a little bit of a look here. Cylinders are all looking good. Plugs tips show some carbon deposits. There you go, Tom. Let's go to the next page here. That's the fan. That's fine. GPS 1 failed. That's a bug, unfortunately, at the moment. Let's go to the next page. Everything's looking okay. Everything on that page is looking good. Everything on that page is looking good. The struts are good. The front tires and all that sort of stuff are good. That's the maintenance report looks good. If we go to what we might do is we can actually tow the aircraft. So if we click on tow here, well, actually I need to unclick tow because I need to pull the park brake off. So we get rid of the park brake here, if I can actually do it. And if we go to towing here, even after that crazy landing a few hours ago, yeah, Tom? Yeah, it wasn't crazy. It was... That's all the one I want. Tow, there we go. So if I get my my joystick here,
I can push the aircraft around and pull it back and move it like I'm towing it. My joystick's on my printer at the moment beside my desk, so I have to lean all the way over here. We're just going to pull it back out of the way a little bit. Get rid of the toe here. Yeah, there we go. We'll just put it at the back there. And let's wrap it up. So let's go walk around, and we're going to go post-flight. So we're going to toggle the pitot tube cover. There we go. Chuck that guy back on. Whoops, I'll just move that guy out there. The next one here, we'll toggle the cover.
All right, mate. Thanks for that. That was awesome.
Alrighty, buddy. I'll see you later.
Good night, mate.
Toggle the tie down. The wheel chocks, you can even see the tyre conditions there. So even yes, Tom, after that crazy landing, we did all right. Chuck the chocks in. Toggle the cover, keep the birds out. Toggle the chocks. Toggle the tie down. Toggle the tie down, and we're finished. Cover, we can't see anything because the cover's on. And if we come back here and look outside, the aircraft is all rugged up and ready for bed. Alright guys, well that's probably going to conclude the stream tonight. I hope you really enjoyed it. I had a hell of a lot of fun doing it. We need a Pawnee and explain. Absolutely, Tom, we do. To all the new followers, welcome. Thanks to those who subscribed. I really do appreciate it. One more plug there for the Discord. We're a great group of guys. We can help you with a whole range of simulators, get you flying in VR, and give you any help that you want. Dishworks, hello and welcome to the stream. We're just wrapping up, unfortunately, but hello and welcome. So it's a great place. We've got a great group of people on the Discord. So until next time, I think my next stream will be on the weekend. I've got to lock down a time. We might do some more Norway. I reckon we'll head up around the coast of Norway and see if we can get a bit of difference in the scenery and flying into little island airports versus airports that are in the mountains. So that's some good variety there. I'll try and lock down a stream time. All the stream times are shown on the Discord, and I invite you all to join. Okay guys, well until next time, thanks so much, and I'll see you all again really soon. Bye for now.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.